No one's going to watch this.
We are live, I believe. Let's just double check.
Are we there?
Let's go. We are live.
Good. My battery's
What's
never
happening,
gonna
people?
last. Hello.
Welcome. We are back again, but this time for the
Already?
Carabao Cup. And somehow in the quarter-final. How's that happened? After playing one game in the competition. Very unfortunate we couldn't play later on, actually. I was actually quite looking forward to that.
So Stoke now. If we get through, then hopefully we can get...
Potentially get Brentford after they've
Brentford
knocked Newcastle out 1-0. Man City get Man U probably, I imagine. But Everton, Man U's later on. We'll see who gets through from there.
Not going to take that for granted, though, because they have not... Is it 4 or 5 Premier
Oh,
teams
yeah,
there?
and Brentford last season as well with different gravy. Oh, they're just showing their goal from yesterday, actually. Oh, that's a sweet little volley, that.
Nice half volley, isn't it?
Nice volley. And also, Stoke have been pure Mourinho throughout this whole, their past few games. I've seen their recent results.
All right.
They've, not conceded 7 out of 8 games, but winning 1-0 with, 33% possession.
Okay.
So they're pure,
So what's going to happen today?
Mourinho.
Both teams are going to be giving the ball to the others. Go, you have it. No, you have it.
Yeah, quite literally. It's going to be strange. But we have got a pretty strong
Very strong
team
like
out
that.
for, Carabao. Oh, when's the draw? Is it today, it says? Yeah, it's got to be. Semi-final draw from 10:15, so it'll be after the final game. We'll find out who we could potentially be playing.
If we get there, yes.
But I'm not being funny. At the end of the day, I know we're in a bit of bad form, but you can't not be beating Stoke in this competition. You can't not. It's inexcusable.
We've taken this so seriously, this competition, that we're so desperate. Although I think he wanted an early trophy, he wanted to get it out of the way in February.
They moved
and
it.
now they moved it to the end of April.
So those that may not know, the Carabao Cup final is, or the League Cup final, just to generalise it, is normally either at the end of February or beginning of March. It's around the same time every year. But what they've decided this week is that they're actually moved the final back to April. I can't remember the specific date. I assume it's the 20-something of April, I think it was.
Neither child.
It was the 27th of April it's been moved to because they're hoping that fans can get back for the final, and they realise that that's likely not to happen if it was to be end of February. So, it looks like the final will be held in April, end of April, even though the semi-final will be in January, I believe. So, yeah. Anyway, As you, Roger, they do a draw after, so we don't know who we're playing yet. No one knows who they're playing yet. We've got to win this game now. Then either Everton or Man U decide in that today, and then they'll do the draw. So at the moment, the only people that are through are Brentford and Man City because they played yesterday. Man City beating Arsenal 4-1. Thank you. And Brentford knocking out Newcastle. They've been a bit of the giant killers. Again, they're doing pretty well. I think they're 4th in the Championship, I believe. 4th or 5th in the Championship. Still doing fairly well, and then obviously knocking out a lot of Premier League teams. So, yeah, and then obviously it depends on if Everton or Man U get through today as well. It will be a draw straight afterwards. So we've got to get past Stoke, but I'm going to go all out and saying a 4-0 win. Because let's be honest, that's almost like the standard score against Stoke, isn't it?
I'm going for that. I'm going 4-0 then.
Oh, is this a Bucks Fizz? We're getting all Christmassy. We're getting all Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone, in the chat.
Cheers!
Oh, here we go. Ismail's one appearance per stream. Merry Christmas, everyone. We've got a little Bucks Fizz in what is it, like a white wine glass? Red wine glass. Getting all in the festive spirit for Christmas in a couple of days' time. Obviously, we've got Wolves on Sunday as well. Good evening, Luke. How are you doing, even? I'm very good, thank you. Will this be a tough game on a rainy night at Stoke? Oh, that old chestnut. It could be. They're in a little decent bit of form, in terms of keeping clean sheets. And I think they said something like they haven't drawn any of their last 7 home games. But that just means they win and lose, right? I don't think it means they've won all of them. But yeah, just to quickly do I'll do the lineup now and I'll do it closer to the game as well. Here it is. Let me actually just make that a little bit bigger for you guys. There you go. So, we just going through Stoke's lineup very, very quickly. Andy Lonergan in goal. Collins, Suter, and Bath. I don't know how to pronounce a lot of these players' names. Apologies if I got them wrong. In defence, Smith, Fox, Thompson, Cousins. And then we've got Tashan Oakley Booth, ex-Spurs player, on the right wing. Jacob Brown and James McLean, left wing. according to SofaScore. The Spurs lineup, for that matter, have you seen it?
I've seen it.
He's seen it. Hugo Lloris in goal, fantastic, taking it seriously. Back four of Matt Doherty, Davinson Sanchez, Eric Dyer, and Ben Davies. Now, this is Matt Doherty's time to really shine because he's got to prove that he can get into that first team after Auria's blunder against, who was it recently, against Leicester. And Davinson Sanchez also has things to prove as well, as he's been kept out of the team for quite a while. And I believe Joe Rodon's not in the squad because he is cup-tied after he must have played a game. Excuse me. He must have played a game for Swansea. Back up, you. Must have played a game for Swansea in the competition.
Trouble everyone coughs nowadays.
Midfield of Højbjerg, Winks, and Dele Alli starting in the team.
Yes,
with a front three of Lucas, Kane, and Bale. I need a drink. I wasn't stuck in my throat.
It's looking a very strong lineup. You got to be very happy with that if you're a Spurs fan. I got annoyed that Kane was playing, to be honest.
I'm not.
Because
we need goals. No one else is getting goals right now.
So I think the idea is obviously try and get 2 or 3 ahead and then we can take him off. But
for options on the bench, we've got Joe Hart, Toby Alderweireld, Reguilon, Eric Lamela making his way back after coming back into training this week, Sissoko, Son, and Vinicius. So still plenty of attacking options if need be, but hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we get 3 or 4. You know, just go 3 or 4 up and then just take him off, take Kane off. And bring Vinicius on or something, because I think Vinicius deserves more game time after getting 3 goals and 3 assists in 5 matches in the Europa League. We're just saying Stoke will park the bus or us. I think both teams.
Both teams.
Both teams. It's going to be a battle of the buses today.
Right. Cheers all.
Cheers.
Obviously, I'm not.
Beer. No sponsors.
I'm not drinking.
We've got Bucks Fizz for Christmas.
I'll put my
coming up very soon.
My apple juice in a brown bottle.
Yes, I have heard about Trippier's ban, chat.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Was it 10 weeks? It said, right?
10 weeks, just so that he doesn't play against Chelsea in the Champions League.
Oh, is that what? Oh, perfect. Yeah. Brilliant. Actually, that probably helps Atletico Madrid out more than anything.
Well, I don't know.
No, to be fair, they're smashing it in the league right now, and their defensive record's brilliant. So, I think he's doing quite well over there. But yeah, it was like 10-week fine, and what was it? Was it a 20k fine? 10k fine? Something like that. You got quite a heavy fine with it as well, I think. I can't remember what exactly amount it was.
But he got, I think there were 4 out of 7 charges proven. So he's found guilty and therefore... And basically, it was around the fact that he bet, or he had people betting for him or something, on his transfer to Atletico Madrid.
Because that all came up quite a while ago, didn't it? It seems to have taken them a long time to come to a conclusion of what the punishment will be for it. But, I mean, you can't do that. Didn't Sturridge got done for betting before? Or for something, I can't remember. It was quite a while ago now, but I remember him getting done for it. Having to...
They have to come down...
70k fine, jeez. It's a lot more than I thought it was.
They have to come down quite hard on these guys.
Oh, you have to?
Yeah, but let's not forget 70k fine to these guys is like half a week, if that.
Yeah, to him it probably would be half a week, wouldn't it? Bloody hell.
You know,
or maybe a week.
It's a bit different to you and I getting that kind of fine. So, yeah. It's all relative.
I'm looking for prime Bale and prime Dele Alli performances today.
Definitely. I don't want to see him pulling Dele Alli off at half time. Just seems really bizarre. He seemed to play well the other day when he played, and then doesn't even appear in the squad on the Premier League game when we have 9 subs.
Yeah.
So there's no doubt he's.
I think he's gone in January. To be honest with you, this seems to be almost his final outing because there's no way he's going to get a chance against Wolves on Sunday, especially when we need the 3 points desperately.
And it's interesting. Mourinho seems to make sure that we do badly just when the transfer window is about to close or just about to open. So I think he would have been knocking on Levy's door after the last couple of games.
Yeah, 100%. It'd be good if we had all or nothing this year. I bet Dele Alli's been doing a Danny Rose this season. going into Levy office, asking for Levy,
Yeah,
asking
yeah.
where's Milan, how's Milan doing, or for him it would be how's PSG, and then he'll end up at
Yeah.
Everton or something.
I saw Southampton at even in the odds, like 25 to
Southampton.
1. Really, really odd. PSG are favourites about 11 to 8 or 8 to 11, something like that.
Oh, Alfie, thank you for the £2 donate. My prediction is 3-1 and get Brentford in the semi-final. Yeah, I mean, regardless of how informed they are as well, how well they do, or how well they've done so far, you'd still would take Brentford over Man City or either Everton or Man United. So yeah,
I think so.
we need
It's
to
a
hope to
tough
get
one.
them. That's the
Yep.
idea at least.
Come on, it's written in the stars. And the fact that we had Orient and that we got a bye there because they weren't able to fulfil the fixture. And then
I just think it's incredible that we're finally playing in the green kit.
oh, are we?
We're finally playing in the
Are
green
we?
kit. The myth of us actually owning it is gone now. We're finally going to play in it. It seems so, we haven't actually played in it yet, have we? Trying to think about it. Every
I
game
don't
it's either been the
remember.
home kit
Yeah.
or the yellow one, and even then we've worn the white kit away from home more than we've worn the.
Talking of kits,
green
that's
one.
a lovely top you've got on there, George. What's the story behind that one?
It is indeed. It is the away kit from the year I was born. Got it as a lovely Christmas present, early Christmas present. So I'm going to be rocking it. I've got the home one as well from that year. So this is the 97. What would it be? The 96, 97 away kit, I'm guessing.
Okay, and I'll be testing you. What year did we win the League Cup?
2008.
Was the Man United one 2009?
That was 9, I think.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
I'm
you're wearing the one that we
I'm wearing
lost.
the
Yeah,
I'm
because
wearing the top one. The
I've
year we
got one
lost.
we got
Yeah.
Achillea on it. Yeah, I remember we all got that the
Carling
year we
Cup
lost it.
final, Wembley Stadium, 1st of March 2009.
Yeah, that's when I caught the ball. You know when we got the
Yep,
ball from
yep.
I think Jamie O'Hara,
Jamie
and
O'Hara,
kicked it
yeah.
out into the stands, and we got it from that final, and it unfortunately was the one that we lost, not the one that we won.
Hey, I'm on
So-
brand though. I'm on brand.
Yeah, we got the Achillea number 8. Look at that beauty, very nice. I remember I think we all got
I think we all did
Achillea,
Achillea
with a
that
different
one,
number when
yeah.
just because it was the final for the second year in a row. But
And that was
yeah.
before you were streaming.
I know,
Before
wait on.
streaming was a thing.
Huh, speaking of, they're showing the one we actually won. They're showing highlights of the League Cup final when we beat Chelsea. I remember that Drogba free kick went straight into our end.
I have
we were behind
never
that.
paid so much money to be at a football game. I was
It was worth it in
outside,
the end.
had to buy it off a tout. Game had already started by the time I got in, and I was with the Chelsea fans.
Things you hate to see.
And I just watched Football
God,
Factory.
right,
Those
sprint.
of you that have seen that, and I had the guy with a Burberry hat right next to me, and we were front row, upper tier. And believe you me, that looks a long drop when you're thinking someone might give you a shove. So yeah, it was an interesting occasion.
What are you saying for prediction today? I don't know if I've asked you yet.
Well, I was going to go 4-0, so I'm going to go 4-1 because there
some
will be
point
a set
someone
piece.
might-
There will
yeah.
be a set piece that we will concede. So I'll say
Fair enough.
4-1. We're optimistic.
Yeah, they've got to do their dressing room outside for COVID. Oh, what's Jose saying?
Jose.
Fair to say this competition means a lot to you. You've won it 4 times.
He's won it
What
4
is the
times?
significance of it
Bloody
for
hell.
He
you?
loves the trophy count.
It's a trophy.
Yeah,
It's at a
It's
draw.
a trophy. And
and Spurs don't win them.
Yeah.
this season, the final is delayed for the end of April, but normally it's a competition that ends in February, I think. So when a team wins it, is always positive. But in this moment, to speak about winning it, when we need to win 3 matches to do it, I think is too early.
You've made some changes tonight, understandably. The likes of Dele Alli get a chance tonight. We also see Gareth Bale. Is this an opportunity also for people to play their way into your Premier League team to prove a point?
It is an opportunity. Of course, the objective is to win and to go to the semi-finals. And I would never pick a team or a player that I don't believe that can perform for the team and can do the job that we need to do, which is to go to the semi-finals. But I have to admit, yes, I have to admit that every match, every minute that the player is on the pitch has an impact in the future.
Now, I have to ask you about your changing facilities
Well,
tonight. Some of your colleagues in the Championship haven't been too kind. We understand you might have got an improved version of the tent tonight. Is it acceptable?
It's very good. I know that
don't know what's
the
happening.
ones that complain,
Yeah.
they had a reason to complain because we watched the videos and they had a reason to complain, and probably you have to thank them because today you have proper, very, very good facilities.
So Stoke have made adjustments
Okay,
to
good.
their
So-
facilities. They've improved it a little bit. Leon, they're not supposed to roll out the red carpet for the
Huh.
behind.
So
Yeah.
it seems like it seems like the championship teams were complaining because of how bad the facilities were for the away team. Sorry. So it looks like they've improved it for us. Things you love to see.
Yeah, they've obviously got scared of Jose.
Oh please,
Rafa Jose.
I just want a Bale goal today. He needs to
We
score
need
a goal
a
just for
performance.
yeah. He needs his confidence back.
Oh, I don't
He
know.
needs his confidence back. Honest question: why can't you have the sound on loud when playing, as you aren't showing the screen? Because I can still get copyrighted from the sound, from the. Yeah, I can still get copyrighted from the sound, not just showing the picture. Because the way YouTube works, it can match it automatically to something that's copyrighted. And who is it? Sky Sports today will obviously have the commentary and everything copyrighted as well. So if YouTube can pick up on the sound of it all, then yeah, it could get I could get a strike and everything taken down. So that's why I can't have the sound loud during the match. But I could do like snippets here and there, which is why I like hearing what the boss has to say before and after the games. No, I won't be streaming Everton versus Man United. Probably just watch it afterwards. Do I follow any pre-match superstitions? Yes, I do. Yes,
Yes.
I do. Because of Dad's wonderful belly he's got here.
What, Buddha belly?
We do a little
Yeah.
of the, he calls it the Buddha belly, so we do a little Buddha luck, and you're supposed. I think when you have like the ornaments, you're supposed to like rub the belly and stuff like that. So we always like rub the belly, kind of pat the bald head as well, just as like a
Mess my hair
little
up.
bit of good luck. And that's where I cocked up in the Leicester game.
Exactly.
It already kicked off by the time I
11
did it.
minutes into the game, which was too late.
It was
Had to
way
do
too
it
late by that point.
before
So
kickoff.
I'm sorry, guys. I let us
Each
down.
half.
I let us down.
Before kick-off, each half has to be done.
Right, before the match starts, I want to do a little video with prediction. We're going video this time for Instagram. Oh, the camera's like all messed up. Right. God, my hair's terrible. Whoa, thank you. M. Rivera, Mick M. Rivera, $10
course.
donation, my boy. Merry Christmas to everyone in the chat from your friendly Mexican brother in Texas. I'm saying 5-3 Spurs. Big scoreline. Love that. I love the optimism as well, so I appreciate that.
And we finally get to see your first name.
Yes,
Yes.
it's normally down as just M. Rivera. Again, thank you. Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Right. So, just like this classic top, I'm hoping for a classic performance from Bale and Dele versus Stoke. Obviously, Bale's wonder goal against Stoke, a little volley, and I think Dele's had a couple of good performances in some 4-0, 5-1 wins versus Stoke. So I'm going to go 4-0 Spurs today. Dad, what are you saying?
It's got to be 4-1 for me.
4-1 for you?
4-1, yes.
All right, 4-0, 4-1. Let us know in the comments what you think as well. Come on, you Spurs. There you go. Easy one for the gram. Easy one. So yeah, that's what we said. I'm going 4-0. Dad's going 4-1. Let us know in the chat right now what you think the score is going to be today versus Stoke. Now they're hitting peak Mourinho right now. They're getting a lot of results recently with probably what 30-40% possession, if that, and still winning these games 1-0. I think, if I'm not mistaken, have had 7 out of the last 8 games as clean sheets. So we've got to basically see who can park the bus better, Mourinho or Stoke, on a rainy, windy evening, which I think it might be actually. Oh, it definitely was windy by the sounds of the interview with Mourinho. It's certainly rainy down here in London, so I can't imagine it's much nicer up in Stoke, to be honest with you.
We've got a few, I assume we've got a few non-Spurs fans and maybe Stoke.
Oh,
or
I saw
maybe
some
other
Stoke.
teams.
I saw some Stoke before.
And they're more than welcome. We've got
Yeah, we'll welcome everyone to this channel just to come watch along.
Bobby
see the
Douglas is
reaction.
going 2-1 Spurs. George McGoldrick is going 3-2 Stoke. Samuel Greco 2-1 Stoke.
Matthew saying 1-0 Stoke.
Crypto Ken 4-0 Spurs. You're trying to make it difficult for me. Mindulgas 3-0 Dub. And my screen's frozen. Spurs News 4 are saying 3-1 Spurs. I like VNS Gaming 10-0. It says 10-0 Stoke, so I'm not sure which way round he's saying that.
I think he means 10-0 for Stoke to win, which is disgraceful. Disgraceful.
In which case, I don't like that one.
What's the lineup? All right, we'll go through the lineup again just so you guys can see. I'll pop it up on the screen for you right now. There you go. You can see Stoke's lineup there.
5-0, 6-0, 7-0, 4-0.
Spurs, captain Hugo Lloris in goal, taking it a bit serious, not putting Joe Hart in, so hopefully the teams can't shoot from distance and it just goes straight in. We go for a back four of Matt Doherty, Sanchez, Dyer and Davies. So obviously resting Aurier, Reguilon and Alderweireld, although Alderweireld and Reguilon are on the bench. I think obviously Aurier's... it's annoying because he had a great start to the season and then just had a massive cock-up versus Leicester. So it's time for Matt Doherty to prove why he should be the starting right-back because we have not seen that yet from him, which is really, really frustrating. Sanchez obviously out the team from poor performances, so he needs to step up. And I think Ben Davies will give us just a good performance as usual. Pretty average to good performance. Midfield 3 of Højbjerg, Winks and Dele Alli. Dele Alli back into the starting lineup for the first time in what feels forever. I know he was in. I think was he in the starting lineup for Europa League at one point. Then got subbed off at half time.
Yeah.
But we want to see him.
A lot.
We want to see him play more of the game.
Dele.
We
want
do.
him to have a star performance from him.
Unfortunately, it does seem to be that he's on his way out in January. So hopefully, if this is his last game, that he has a good performance. And then a front three of Lucas Moura, Harry Kane, and Gareth Bale. Now we all know that wonderful Gareth Bale volley that he scored against Stoke in that blue away kit many years ago. So I'm hoping, for his own sake as well, that Gareth Bale finds a bit of form and actually has a good performance today.
It just maybe green's his lucky colour, and we just haven't been wearing that.
Maybe.
And that's what he needs.
I tell you what, if he has a banger game today, then we need to start just wearing that away kit more. Yeah. You'll notice it from now on. We'll start wearing that away kit more often. But a very strong team from us. And again, my thumbnail disaster. I think the player, even though I've got Kane in, their main, I think is their main striker Campbell. I think he's their top goal scorer this season, but I think he's been injured and I didn't realise. So he's not in the squad, and he's in my thumbnail. So I cocked up.
So who did you go for outside?
I went at Kane. Kane actually started. So
wow.
It was just because I had a template from a previous one, and I didn't know who to change him for. So it worked out well in the end. He's playing.
Just make out your head inside him, George.
I mean, yeah. I knew he was starting. So yeah, those are the two lineups for the team. Pretty strong from us, but also resting some players for our important Premier League matches with Wolves away on Sunday. Very, very important.
Well, how
Campbell's out for the rest of the season? No way. Oh, that's the worst luck I think I've had with that.
Nasty injury in there.
Wow, thanks for informing, Brendan. I literally only put him there because I saw that he was top goal scorer for Stoke at the moment. I think this season with 7 goals. So that's why I put him there. I did not realise he was out for the rest of the season. What has happened? Someone saying 2-1 Spurs win like that. Come on, this is a very important competition that we desperately need to get trophies, and it's in a way the easiest one because you have to play far less matches.
Yeah.
We could be in the final having only played 3 matches, which is a bit mental. Obviously, couldn't play the Leyton Orient one, so
we've actually only played 1 game.
We've only played 1 game, Chelsea.
Was that?
Leyton Orient was supposed to be the first, didn't happen. We got the
didn't
bye
win
through.
That one.
No, we drew and went to penalties. So yeah, we need to just win this in normal time, 4-0, 5-0, get it over and done with. Although I know it's not.
Don't stress us out, Spurs. You stress us out
but
way too much.
We all know that it's not going to go that way. It's away in Stoke on a wet Wednesday evening, so I can expect it to be quite treacherous.
But they are the one side we normally stick 4 or 5 against. Normally, was it about 3 seasons on a trot we won?
Yeah, I think it was 4-0 or something like that.
4-1. So
we just got to hope for that yet again.
Yeah, I remember us going up there in the year that Leicester won the league when we won 4-0, 4-1 up there, and we actually came away thinking that's it, we're going to win the league because it was one of the best performances I've ever seen from a Spurs team. And then, true to form, we cocked up the next game.
Standard, pretty standard.
Yep.
Isn't the semi-final 2 legs? I don't think so. Is it? It's not for the Carabao Cup. Is that the FA Cup?
It used to
I'm
be.
confusing,
No, it used to be. I don't know now. It used to be 2 legs.
I mean, I don't think it will be this season, regardless, because of because of
I don't know.
COVID.
Really don't
Is
know.
it too? I don't think
It
it
used
is.
to be. It used to be.
No, but I don't think
definitely.
it is now. I don't remember it being for the previous games. Although I could be mistaken, but surely not, because what the semi-finals got to be played in January, because the final would have been in February. So could it be? I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't think it is. But
I think given that what they've been trying to reduce the number of fixtures for everyone for a while now. So I would be surprised if it is still 2 legs. But genuinely can't remember. Let's get there first and then worry about it.
yeah, that is true. We just need to get through this game. A team that's
So-
also well known this season for parking
Do
the
we know
bus.
any of the Stoke players? Let's have a look. No. So they've got Lonergan in goal, Smith, Collins, Suter, Bath, B-A-T-T-H, Fox at the back. So they've got 5 at the back. Oakley, Booth,
Yep.
Cousins, Thompson,
Oakley
and
Booth,
McLean.
ex-Spurs player.
4 of them in midfield with Brown on his own up front. So yeah, I can see how it will be that we've got to go through them. George, you want to do the Spurs team? Or are you busy?
Yeah, we got Hugo Lloris, back 4, Matt Doherty, Sanchez, Dyer and Davies, Højbjerg and Winks in midfield, Mora, Ali, Bale behind Harry Kane.
How
So
does that look?
it looks like an
I'm
incredible
loving
team.
the look of that.
But we say that every time we play the Europa League matches,
We always
and they
look good.
never seem to
Yeah.
actually play as well as they should. On paper, it's an
That's
incredible,
what I'm saying. On
incredible
paper,
second
that
team,
is- that
really,
is-
because that's what it is for the most part. It's only at the moment Lloris, Dyer, Højbjerg, and Kane. Out of that,
Four.
that actually is. That's only 4 players that are actually first teamers right now for us.
Yep.
So yeah, it's an interesting
And
one.
I see my mate Lamella's made the bench.
Yeah, back from injury. To be honest with you, I expected him to.
This is his standard though.
I expected him to
come on
walk
here.
straight
I'm
into
fine
the
for him to
team in
come
that
on.
right wing position. Well, we've already done it, but we'll do it again just before kick-off. But
Okay.
we'll pat the head, rub the belly. The good luck
Here we
round
go.
here. We've done it.
Come
Don't
on,
worry.
Spurs.
Don't worry yourself. Kick-off is in 2 minutes' time. Less than 2 minutes' time. It's my birthday and I got a new Tottenham jersey. Well, happy birthday, Maxwell. Merry Christmas to everyone as well. With Christmas being in, what is it, 2 days now? 2 days. Merry Christmas.
Yes, let's see where everyone is from. We've seen Ghana representation here. So
Oi, oi.
come on, guys. Let's see where
Shout
you're all
anyone
from.
that watches from abroad, because I think it's just incredible. Now we have like world fans worldwide that are interested in watching the streams and seeing, well, I guess our commentary of the game, and hopefully we can relate it back to you guys for those that might not have the means of watching the game itself. If you, depending on what obviously country you are from. Kick off
Yeah.
very,
There
very,
was a
very
question
soon.
where is Dino? Dino's not as obsessed with football as we are.
Nah.
So he'll join us whenever he can. But strangely, for someone in my family,
He's like the only one, really.
He's the only one who's not mad on football. He
Spurs
he
from
watches it,
Massachusetts,
enjoys it, but-
Denmark, India. Let's go. And that is, the players have done the knee. They've taken the knee. So that is kickoff. Let's go.
Come
Spurs
on,
kicking
Spurs.
off in our green kit for what I think is the first time. I don't remember us playing in this kit at all
Okay.
so
Right.
far this season.
Maybe I do need my glasses on because it looks black
Appreciate that,
from here.
Benji. He's subbed with all notifications. Have you guys subscribed to the channel? Turn the notifications on so you know when we're live and uploading a video. Because right now, what are we sitting on right now? Currently, we've got 205 likes in the stream. So people, make sure to leave a like. With nearly 500 of you in here. Let's see if every single one of you
There's
can
my
leave
like.
a like on this stream and help reach more fans around the world. And hopefully we can help them guide through this match as well.
Okay, we've got Mozambique, Kenya, Ohio, Germany, Peckham,
Thank you, Ed Summer, for subscribing.
Massachusetts, Kenya, India, El Salvador. We've got an Achillea Army fan and Offsiders fan from, I can never pronounce that, Iowa.
Iowa.
City, Iowa, USA.
Which is from Oman. There you
We've
go.
got Singapore.
Don't be cursed like the
Lovely
last
guys, I mentioned
third.
Ghana before. Mozambique.
Oh,
Class, guys.
please, just Bale and Delhi to do well. That's what I want to see. And just a comfortable win. This is normally a good fixture for us. It normally provides a lot of goals. That kit looks so weird because we haven't seen it yet. It just looks like it's just totally brand new.
It's really dark, isn't it?
It's really dark.
Green.
Because, I mean, the shorts are black as well, and the greens are quite close to it. Although, saying that, we have got the light shining on the projector, so we can't really see it too well. Not the best pass forward by Davies. It's alright, we win back possession. And Højbjerg, for the once, lumps it away.
So he played for touch. It's almost like a rugby one, that. Kicks the ball
As close to as close to the corner flag as possible. Bale should score today. In theory, he should. I think a lot of players should as well. Mr. Pies changed his lock screen to a picture of Dele Alli's jersey for luck.
Okay.
Love that.
Let's hope that works.
Yes, Chris, we love the diversity here as well.
You've got to change it.
We accept fans from all over the world, all right? All over the world. We want to see everyone to come join us and hopefully watch Spurs get through to the Carabao Cup semi-final with the draw happening tonight. That could be a good ball forward. Oh, it's a dodgy header back from their defender.
Corner to Spurs.
All right, come on. Come on, who's whipping this one in then? What happened to Kevin Vimmer?
No offence to the sponsor, but have you ever had or seen a Carabao drink?
No, I don't think I actually have. To be fair, it's definitely an energy. I'm pretty sure it's an energy drink.
Honestly, I've never seen one.
Unless it's a big thing in America.
Nice. Okay, apparently it's nice.
Oh, the keeper punched their own player by the looks of things.
Anyone from Carabao, we're happy to try it out for you.
Yeah, exactly. Hit us up. Hit us up.
Hit us up with a couple of tickets for the final as well if we get there.
Yeah. Now been pushed back to April. Ben Davies trying to whip a ball in.
An interesting ball.
I tell you
Keeper
what.
claws it out. It was heading for Kane's head. It's a good start.
It's a fairly good start, isn't it? We've got on the attack a couple of times already. We know that Stoke recently, so far this season, have been pretty good at parking the bus. So now I think we're going to have to break that down quite a bit today, which normally we actually struggle against. We struggle to break down teams that kind of just sit back and defend.
We can't struggle against the players with the players we've got out here.
Yep.
They should be good enough.
They should be good enough
to break teams down, to find that space.
And of course, there's no VAR, I believe. There hasn't been for the Carabao Cup, has there?
No.
So no VAR if there were any instances. I think that's why they showed that replay, because I'm pretty sure it came off a defender's hand, albeit accidentally and not unnaturally. But I think they were highlighting it in the fact that would that have gone to VAR if
it's interesting because
if there was that in the match.
We hate VAR, but when you have games without it now, you hate the fact that you haven't got it.
Yeah,
because there's always things that go against you that you would have been caught.
This is the problem. Nothing's perfect, is it? So it tends to be the case
that
when they have VAR, they make the wrong decisions, and when they don't have it, they make the wrong decisions. it just you can't win. It's impossible to win.
So Spurs have a free kick now where Bale is going to deliver it into the area. It's like a corner, but it's 15 yards in. So
he's got to whip that onto Kane's noggin, surely. Come on, or even a Dele Alli header.
Kane.
Oh, that was a really poor ball in. Lucas Moura has to actually, he had to like heel flick that almost. It was really low and towards the front post.
Got it past the wall, but not past the first man of anyone in the area.
Yep.
No, I suppose they're giving the ball away at the moment.
That's okay, we're pressing them down, which is good. I'm glad he's got at least Dyer in centre back alongside Sanchez. Although I do believe is Tanganga injured again.
Oh, he's not, is he?
I think he might potentially be. I'm not entirely sure.
He's not amongst the subs.
No, it's out, at least Toby's on there. So if we are in dire need of a quality centre back, Shadow Gamer saying VR is good. It fixes more things than it doesn't. So people need to stop complaining. I think there's definitely you can't.
There's too many things they've been getting wrong.
Yeah, too many at the moment. And it has to improve.
Everyone watching it says, how can that be? How can that be? And the trouble is, the officials get so bogged down in the minutiae of details of the rules that they forget about refereeing a match and common sense. Common sense is no longer applied.
Yeah, it's not.
So formulaic.
It's really not.
That they've ruined the game. And they need to just step back. And
having the VAR is not a problem.
It should be an improvement, and it hasn't been. And I can't understand why not.
Stoke
I
currently
mean, to be
pressing us
fair,
quite
the
high.
other day, Madison, I felt, was so harsh that was given offside.
Oh, the
against him.
offside, yeah, it was bloody
And
close,
when it's
wasn't it?
that close, as he said, his armpit hair was offside.
Yeah.
You know, it's just wrong.
Well, with it, they don't. The rules don't have. There hasn't been advantage to the forward in God knows how long,
No.
is there? It's always to the defenders.
If it's that close, you have to bear in mind. Yeah, have they stopped
The
video at
technology
exactly
at
the right time when the player passed the ball?
Yeah.
Because one little frame on the TV screen and it's out.
Oh, I think VAR
It should never be that close.
But I think having VAR is a good thing because I thought it worked perfectly in the 2018 World Cup. Yet
Yeah.
not every, mainly seems to be the UK. They changed the rules every single time to try and be different with it when it worked perfectly fine in that World Cup. But they tried to adjust it because they thought it was adding too many minutes onto the game or it was taking too long. And then what happens is they end up making the wrong decisions because they've changed so many rules from it. So if they could just get the rules right, having the actual video assistant is not the problem. But at the moment, it's not treated as an assistant. It is the final word, and they slow-mo and then take a screenshot of, has it hit the person's leg, or has it touched them narrowly? Oh, is there contact? Yep, then it's a penalty, for example. Rather than actually taking it into context. Was the ball miles away? Did he dive? Did it actually even make a difference to his run or anything? There's no common sense in it at all.
So FA, if you're listening, put me and George in
Person in
charge.
charge, we'll sort it all out.
We'll sort it out. No problem. It's dead easy.
Oh man, I want to see. I'm really not actually liking having Bale on the right wing. We said this so much last game. I feel like he could be utilised a lot better if he's moved more centrally, like behind the striker, because he doesn't have the pace he used to be attacking people on the right wing.
You can still play that role without having pace.
Yeah, but he's not though.
David Beckham back in the day, he changed his game totally, as did Giggs.
Yeah, but my point is he's not even doing anything. He's quite literally he gets the ball and just lays it square to someone.
Does a wings.
Whereas if you're gonna be on that right hand side, then cut in, shoot from distance. What he's good at, like do those things if you're gonna still play on the right hand side. Whereas if he's not gonna do that and he's just gonna be passing the ball around, then why not play him centrally? Because I think like he's wasted on the right hand side. Otherwise,
Yeah, can't disagree. But last game against Leicester, there was plenty of opportunity for him to put him in the middle as he was changing all the positions, as he was doing all the substitutions, and he didn't even think about it.
no.
So
Clearly, it's not in the plans whatsoever to do that. Jose, if you're watching this on the touchline right now, or Sacramento, if you're watching this as well, then please play Bale centrally, or at least try it. All right.
yeah, we'd rather that job. We'll come and support you on
Yeah.
the coaching. So, George, have you done all your Christmas shopping?
I have.
Lovely.
I hope have you? It's Christmas in 2 days.
How can I say this?
I haven't got a present this year.
You have a present. It might not get
Is
here
it
in
delayed?
time. It might not get
That's
here
fine.
in time. I've ordered something last week. It was not as if I left it too late,
Oh, that's all right.
but it wasn't a prime delivery. So unfortunately,
That's fine. Christmas
you'll get
is
it. You'll get it during 2020, but it might not. Be,
the
might not be-
hours leading up to 2021.
it might not be on the 20.
That's fine. It's not like it's not like we can have a proper Christmas anyway. So
So just thought I'll break that news to you during.
thanks in front of 600 people.
Yeah. So yeah, you could be nice to me and not swear.
There's rumours about Sabitzer maybe joining Spurs. I hope they sign him. We could sign him if Dele leaves in January, which is looking highly likely that he is leaving in January. For some saying that he will only join if a. I forgot who it was. I lost my train of thought now.
Sabitzer you were talking about, and
Yeah, well, it's looking
Dele
likely that
Alli.
Dele Alli might leave, so he could join. Someone is wrapping presents, watching Spurs and watching Georgia at the same time. Life is good.
Wow.
Hey, appreciate that. This game has a Europa League feel to it. It really does, doesn't it? It really does. I know exactly what you mean.
yeah, as in we're not performing yet. We look a bit lost. Started okay first couple of
Well, it's
minutes.
all right. I
but
mean,
it's bitty at the moment.
But Stoke have had none of the ball yet,
There's
have
no
they?
real
So
pattern of play, is there? It's Yeah, it's as I said to you before, both teams giving away possession.
Yeah.
It's
Although
we
we are
Ben Davies on the left.
Come on,
Is it
Kane.
Harry Kane?
Find the ball through.
Who's got
Or
three
switch
players
it.
around him, but
He
finds
does.
a good ball.
Was that Doherty flicks it back to Højbjerg as a
long
shot from distance.
Long distance shot, and it's landed now.
Just now.
Okay, so
Hey, what's up, George? Yeah, I love Delhi as well. It's sad. It will be sad to see him go, but it is looking likely. Apparently, Everton's one of the front runners. You're saying Southampton could be up there. PSG were in the summer, so could they come back in for him?
what you find is basically the Pochettino team from a couple of years ago is being replaced
Yep.
player by player, and there are lots of players that we've loved. You know, and that started with Vertonghen leaving. At least we did that in a nice way,
Yeah.
as opposed to what we've been
What's
doing
been
to
going with
Danny Rose.
Well, and Ericsson.
Ericsson, yeah. Ericsson was partially.
Yeah, well, he kind of
down
did it to
him.
himself, but yeah, it's still a shame because of the years and the years of being one of the greatest attacking midfielders in the Premier League. Second to probably what?
Hazard, I'd say.
No, Hazard's not the same positions. You're talking
Well,
like De Bruyne and Ozil. De Bruyne, Ozil, and that's it. Those are the only two you can, in terms of numbers, are the only two you can even compete. And even then, Ericsson's ahead of Ozil in terms of numbers. If you're going based on statistics alone, which you should never do, but also what's been happening with Ozil at Arsenal is kind of ruining his legacy as well a bit. After showing how good he was. Oh, hold on.
Lovely ball. Come on.
Is that Doherty on the right? It is. Ball into Kane.
Kane.
Oh, he has a shot.
Snapshot from a very tight angle. Keeper makes a good save.
Trying to win back possession right now. Winks.
At least we've had a shot.
We have indeed. Højbjerg. Ball to Delhi.
Well,
Delhi into Bale. What can he do?
Højbjerg had a shot, but at least we had a shot somewhere near the goal.
Yeah, look, they're sitting so far back. They're not even 3 at the back. It is actually 5 at the back. With
Well, it's 5 and
3
4.
5, 4, and then 1 is their formation, right? Oh, was that Bale? Bale just dinked that all the way over Davies. Come on, Gary.
Oh, go on, Gary. Gary.
This is on Sky. Jacob is on Sky. Arsenal losing 4-1 to Man City was enjoyable to watch.
Oh, I'd like to say, until my nephew put it on our chat, I hadn't seen the free kick.
Oh,
So
I
Mahrez
know.
free kick and the keeper just throwing it in.
Whoever that
It's
keeper
hilarious.
is crazy.
Oh,
Actually-
he looked like a ball boy.
He
I don't know.
does.
He was so young, bless him.
Mahrez hit it straight at him, and he kind of just went whoop into the. Someone posted a picture of gloves that had like a giant hole cut out there. They're saying that must have been his gloves from yesterday.
Yeah.
English top 4 divisions, most clean sheets are Stoke at the top with 15. I told you they've been keeping a lot of clean sheets. I think 7 of those out of the last 8 games, which is pretty mental.
Who's their manager nowadays?
I actually
Anyone
don't
we've
know
heard
who
of?
the manager is. Chat? Who's the manager of Stoke?
Because obviously
Alex Runnison.
we're used to the Tony Pulis Stoke team.
Classic Pulis. His Stoke and West Brom
Well,
sides.
this is it. When the teams play like that, you have to do the width.
Yep.
So come on. So of course, Mora picks it up wide and
Runs in the middle,
in
but
big.
there's look at that. They've got 6 in the back. No wonder they've been keeping the most clean sheets. They're proper
But you
out
have
Mourinhoing
to get to the
Mourinho.
byline and lay the ball back
Yeah.
in. It's the only way against
We've got
teams
fast
that are
wingers with
6
Lucas.
at the back.
Well, I say winger with Lucas, should I say? But even then, Bale's a
I
skillful
don't
one
think
at least.
Bale's as slow as you.
He's not super slow,
on.
but he's obviously
Lucas running through, but then
he's not super slow, but he's not exactly Bale, is he? He's not the Bale that ran
of course
off the pitch and got the ball back and scored in the Copa del Rey
yeah.
final. He's not that Bale.
wasn't expecting.
obviously not
I was
super
never
slow, but-
expecting that Bale
But even still, the likes
Well,
of
expect someone
Bergwijn and Lucas are still
to
quicker than
dominate
him.
a game, to be interested, to want the ball all the time.
Yeah. He does just seem like a bit like a passenger at the moment, just
Yeah,
trying to get
yeah.
through his games rather than actually
That's
stepping
what I
up
want.
and taking it by the scruff of the neck.
Exactly right, George. That's what I want to see.
The manager of
Seems
Stoke is Michael
taking-
O'Neill. Is the manager of Stoke?
Oh, was he the ex-Island manager then? Not Martin O'Neill. There
No,
was
because Martin O'Neill was
Michael.
Republic, wasn't it? No, sorry, I mean,
So one of the Irish teams.
wasn't Martin O'Neill the Northern Ireland? Didn't he become Northern Ireland's manager?
But there was.
And then because there were two
Michael.
O'Neills as managers, and then
Yeah,
Michael
yeah.
was Republic. Is that right, chat? So it was Michael the Republic, and then so he was Northern Ireland. So he might have been Northern Ireland then. So Michael might have been Northern Ireland, and then Martin might have been Republic. Might have been right.
Northern Ireland, yeah.
Okay.
There you go. That's going to be
A little bit
miles
too
offside.
far.
Yeah.
I think he was getting ready to flag him off
Bale
anyway.
nearly got through there.
Apparently some lag. Does it look all right on your?
Looking okay here.
Yeah, so he was Northern Ireland. Yeah. Better side. Well, you'd say us at the moment mainly because Stoke have not really been on the ball at all. But again, we haven't really. We've had one shot, like one proper shot so far. The rest of it has just been a lot of build up from us. It's just constant build up. Stoke would give the ball away. We'd try and build up and try and do something again. Is what it is. So we're dominant in that respect, but we still haven't had. We haven't had that clear cut chance because even Kane's shot was quite
such a
wide. It was a
tight
very
angle.
narrow angle. Forces the keeper to kind of parry it out in the box, but it was
But
clear.
what I
by the
did like
players.
is Kane doing that snapshot. I always like that.
Yeah.
When he gets a shot away.
He's having a
so
go.
Fast,
He's having
when-
a go at least.
When you're not expecting him to shoot and he just goes, ball to the side, bang.
Yeah. No, we're not parking the bus versus Stoke. I don't think you could park the bus versus
Nope.
Stoke. We might do when we go 1-0 up, but not a 0-0. It's one of those games where you've just got to win it 4-0. Because we need that confidence going into Wolves, especially after they lost. Was it 2-1 in the end? Because I know they were.
But what I
Wolves
want
were
to see is what they just done
fuming
there.
with the
What I want
referee.
to see is what they just did there, which was a fast pass,
That's a foul.
fast movements,
Yeah.
rather than just if you're doing slow and the player's marked and then you hold the ball, you're laying it off.
Yeah, it's so
Someone
easy
else's
for the
mark.
defenders, especially when they've got
Whereas just
6
now,
at the
they
back
just did
right
a couple
now.
of really quick passes and okay, he didn't get anywhere, but it's a way to get through.
What if Arteta's secretly been a Spurs fan this whole time and he's trying to relegate them? Then he'll be a legend. This is where it baffles me. Like, when are the owners going to draw the line of believing in the project and then, holy hell, we might actually be in a relegation scrap right now? Like, that's
It's an interesting one, isn't it? I mean, let's not forget, a short while ago, we were all expecting Ollie Gunnar
Ollie.
Solskjaer
Yeah,
to be replaced by Pochettino.
I thought that was going to happen in November, early November.
Are they second now? If they win the game in hand, they'll be
I
second.
think so, or at least third. I'm pretty certain.
They're right up there, and they're with the game in hand that they win. They're the closest to Liverpool.
The thing is
So-
that, I mean, obviously, it doesn't matter because they got the 3 points in the end. They have had a couple of jammy results. When you think back to the Brighton's game, and I think there's been a couple of others as well where you wouldn't say necessarily they deserve to win, but at the end of the day, they still got the 3 points.
They get the 3 points, and we didn't moan when we were playing like that.
Well,
Exactly.
exactly,
The odd one
exactly. So
that way, and they're bagging in the goals there. That's the difference, and that gives you the confidence. And we said all along with us, that Liverpool game, about it making a statement if we won that.
yeah,
And then it's not only a statement to everyone else, a statement to our players and the belief. As soon as we lost that, we lost the next game. And it's just like 1 point in 9. It's just terrible run of form for Spurs.
some people are saying lag for the stream. Spencer, let me know if this is true or not.
Okay.
Man United, the only team to get a penalty after the 4-time result. Yeah, that's very true. Ball in by Lucas, headed clear by Stoke. Now with
That was a
Højbjerg all the way.
corner. It's gone
Oh,
all
did
the
I
way
say free
back
kick?
to Luis.
Oh no, that's sorry. I thought I missaid something.
Stream's looking okay on my
Yeah, it
my
looks
iPad.
alright. Yeah, we've got on your iPad. It's looking alright. Stoke have had 23 clean sheets in 46 games this calendar year. They have been doing brilliant. Jose impression. Yeah, that's definitely very true, especially of the stats they were showing us. But we need to prove why we can break them down. No excuses, really. Oh, it's a poor ball forward by Sanchez, or attempt at a ball forward by Sanchez.
Still didn't mind that though, because it was trying to get through the defence.
Yeah.
And we've
Normally-
got to try a few different things.
Normally,
Can't
Højbjerg
just-
and Dyer are quite good at those little passes through
That's
the
a nice
middle.
ball
There you
inside.
go.
Come on.
Who was that? Deli that played? No, I couldn't tell who. Might have been
Funny
Martin.
enough, Davies is looking one of our most dangerous players at the moment.
But then it makes you wonder, like, if Reguilon was on the pitch, he'd be so good. Oh! Oh!
Yes!
Is that Bale? It's Bale goal! Get in!
What a header!
What a header, Gareth Bale!
What a ball in! Who laid that
Bale
ball in?
scored. Who was it? Is that Dave Winks? Oh yes, Gareth Bale gets his goal. Like I said, it'll be good for him. What a lovely little header that was. Bale, Bale, Bale. Oh yes, look at him smiling, all happy. Get in there. Hey, what was that about the clean sheets?
He's enjoyed that.
It was. Winks played a lovely ball in.
That was a
Easy little flick on by
glancing
Bale.
header. I mean,
He was just standing still and just went bink.
it's from quite a way out though.
It is. It
He's
is.
got it right in the corner.
That's a fantastic ball in by
Brilliant
Winks.
ball by Winks.
All he does is just flick it on. Just little
It's so casual, wasn't it?
standing still. The ball comes in from Winks and just goes like that, and it just goes into the bottom corner.
We both
Lovely
hesitated because it wasn't clear if the ball was in or not.
No, it was.
It was like, is that in the goal?
It kind of took ages to actually get in the goal, but Gareth Bale gets his goal, which is what I was hoping for.
And that will help his confidence a lot.
Help his confidence. Hopefully, he can grab a
Here we
few
go,
more as
Spurs.
well.
Come on.
And that's it. Now we've got to get them rolling in now. We need the fours. We need as many goals as possible. All right? Let's go, Gareth. Got to get on this as well.
Come on, Denny.
But I said
involved.
in my predictions, Gareth Bale getting his goal. Lovely little dink, header through. Nice little ball in by Winks as well, I've got to say. But Spurs 1-0 up. We've broken down the Stoke clean sheet. Ultra defensive. So let's see if we can get some more. Come on, you Spurs. Oh, hopefully that opens it up now, because the thing is, now this is perfect. Stoke can't go the ultra defensive like they have been, because the clean sheet's already out the window. They need a goal. It's a knockout.
Yeah. They will stay as they were, though.
For a while, because they want to stay in the
come-
game at least.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the good thing is you'd like to think as the game goes on, it will start to open up a bit more, and we still get more opportunities. But what a lovely little header from Bale. I think he's a bit baffled. Like, did that really just go in? Oh, fantastic. Hey, Albert, listen, you can only play what's in front of you. You can only play what's in front of you. And at the moment, it's Stoke. We've got to get to the semi-final. It's a knockout competition. Of course we're going to celebrate. What we're going to do is sit here and not celebrate because we scored a goal. What kind of a fan would I be in that case? Doesn't matter who you're playing. And I'm more just happy that it's Bale that's getting the goal as well, really. That's the thing I'm celebrating the most. I want him to just get in this game.
Mourinho's putting on Alderweireld and Sissoko. No, just kidding.
Who else is there?
Not yet.
Reguilon? No,
Not yet.
Reguilon's actually too attacking,
He's
even though
too
he's a
attacking,
defender.
right? Yeah.
He normally brings him on as like a left winger or a left midfielder when he does.
And Joe Hart.
Joe Hart, yeah.
Without taking Lloris off.
So Joe Hart might actually be better. Oh no, that's why he got sacked from Pep's Man City, because he couldn't play. He couldn't pass the ball. So maybe Joe Hart's not the best idea. That's got to be a foul on Dele.
Come on, Spurs. No, it was a good delivery by Winks, but definitely flicked on by Bale. A lovely casual flick on, but from a distance. I mean, he's near the edge of the area when he flicks it on. Guides it into the far corner. So now Spurs have got possession back with Hugo, who's taking his time, as you can imagine. Over to Sanchez.
Got to say that was a lovely ball by Winks. Obviously, a lot of people will be talking about the fact that it's Bale that has scored, but we have to say that was a fantastic ball forward by Winks.
It actually went forward from it.
I know. Oh, Dele.
Nice.
Not making a play on the left-hand side.
And
Not makes him
nuts
again! There's two in a
Double
row.
nuts. And then the ball through. Oh, that was so close.
Who is he playing through? I can't see who was running through.
Can't see who's who.
Who's left? 9, so it was Bale. It was actually Bale running through as well.
Oh, that was so close. If Dele had got that through, because that would have been onside.
I was going to say, it looked like it was, but I wonder if, because there's no VAR, I wonder if the ref would have flagged it for offside. Because he did seem so far ahead of the defence. Yeah, that was one.
One. There's
And
another
then brings
pass,
it
that's
back. Dink.
See you later.
That's the Dele we want to see. The cheeky little bastard. That's what made him such a good player. How was the goal of Gareth? Well, it was a nice little dink, very calm and collected. Lovely ball forward by Winks from the middle of the pitch, dinked it over the defence. Bale's just standing there, kind of just inside the area, maybe close to the penalty spot.
Yeah,
And
between the edge of the area and the penalty spot.
And he just helps carry the ball on. He helps carry the ball on with a little head backwards like this, and goes into the bottom corner.
Stoke had a great opportunity there and just managed to just kick the ball off. I don't know what he was doing for a goal kick.
It's like Cousins, yeah. Dennis saying it's kind of funny that I've heard nothing from the Arsenal fan in my class, but normally he is very arrogant about Arsenal. Yeah, they can't really chat about anything right now. Anything. Given the fact that they probably... What was the result the other day? They probably celebrated the equaliser. Because I think weren't Brighton winning or something, or was something along those lines. They were celebrating the fact that Brighton dropped points.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I think Brighton were winning, and then they conceded towards the end, and they finished 1-1. So if their level is worrying about Brighton dropping
when you're looking
points,
down the table rather than up the table,
and we're worrying how can we get back up to where Liverpool are right now, then you know you're doing something right.
We've got to go on a hell of a run now.
Have to.
Really have.
After Wolves, which I mean, Wolves have been very iffy this season.
So Bale is taking this corner.
After that, we've got a relatively easy fixture list. Obviously, no game's easy nowadays, but in comparison to what we've had...
Oh! Keeper flapped and missed it totally.
Dele, fuming with himself, was running to the back post. Is that another corner? I think it might have come off a Stoke player. I think it might be, but the ball went... The keeper came flapping out, and it went straight over him.
Over his head.
Nearly met Dele at the back post, but I think it's gone out for another corner to Spurs. It is, yeah. It came off the Stoke player, so yeah. Corner to Spurs on the other side.
Is this Lucas who's taking it? Yeah, Lucas.
That's a better ball in at least.
Ball in. Cleared.
Still cleared, but...
And
Højbjerg all the way back to Lloris again?
All the way back to Lloris.
What's Lloris doing so far back from our corner?
And Lloris taking his time. Gets the ball out. Is that Winty?
Aubameyang is better than Kane at one thing, being worse than him. It's kind of little...
And what a shame he's going to be out for a bit longer, although I don't mind him playing now.
Oh, well done, Dele, drawing in another foul. Managed to wedge himself between the two Stoke players. Was going away from them, but they dragged him down. And they've actually given a yellow card.
Or?
So, I can't see who that is. Is he the one that begins with S? I can't read that. They should flash it up. But yeah, he's pulling his shirt and dragging Dele down. So deserved yellow card. Well played, Dele. Collins. He does look like a Collins, doesn't he? Nathan Collins from the Republic of Ireland. How is that? I'm sorry, but how is that even an argument for your friend? Sarp says, my friend who supports Arsenal said at least they don't think they're in the title race. How is that even an argument? You want to be in there and abouts no matter what. How is that even a par? That makes no sense.
No, but what we have to do is win trophies this year.
Yep.
Just to keep that lot quiet.
I'll take trophies and a top 3 finish. Still shows progression. Trophies is the main thing, no matter what competition it is.
Yeah, but I don't want just this one.
No, I'm talking, it's got to be this in Europa League, really, is what you've got to be looking at least. FA Cup, we've got no clue. We haven't even had our first game in the FA Cup yet. We don't know how that's going to go. It's a bit harder because there's a few more games to get to the final, but we're normally good at getting to the semis.
There's a player down. It's time for refreshment.
Refreshment break?
Just one way of putting it. Oh, I shouldn't start on this.
Oh, nice.
I'll be watching out for pranks.
To be honest with you, I don't think there's much I can prank you with. We don't score much now, so... Did you see what Allardyce said about Arsenal? And the quote is, Arsenal are a relegation rival, is the BBC headline. That is hilarious. He's not wrong, though. I mean, they are in and around that. Problem is, they have already got too many points. Already got too many points. George, think bigger, we can win the league. Look, It's always been too soon to say. I know myself in particular got obviously very excited when we went on a good run. Obviously beat City, drew to Chelsea and beat Arsenal. We looked very good at that point. But the last 3 games have kind of brought us back down to earth a bit. I just want to be in the conversation. And if Mourinho really does what Mourinho does, then we'll be there throughout the season. And we can hope that something magical will happen. But we can't get ahead of ourselves. As he says, we've got to take it a game at a time. Wolves is next. Win that game. Who's after that? I think it might be Leeds or... Who haven't we played there? Leeds. We haven't played Fulham, Villa. We've got a few of those coming up. We just need to win those games. 15 points from the next 5 games. Delhi's offside. Decent little dink through to Delhi, but given offside. 32 minutes in. Looking alright so far. Stoke have had absolutely nothing of the ball this game. It's been all Spurs attacking. Not too many clear chances, but a wonderful header from Bale to put us 1-0 up so far. But that's the thing, Hugo, as well, saying hopefully we beat Liverpool in January. The thing is, we just continue to win games. You just got to beat Liverpool in the reverse fixture. You beat them at home, and it's a massive 6-pointer. And we've got to do that with all the teams around us. Next time we face Chelsea's, Everton's, Leicester, Man United, just beat them. Relegation battle teams: Sheffield, Burnley, West Brom, Fulham and Arsenal. How funny is that? To be honest, I think Brighton's in that conversation as well. Sorry, Josh, if you're watching. Free kick for Stoke, gone very deep. All the way up for a goal kick to Spurs. Wolves away, Fulham at home, Leeds at home, Villa away, and Sheffield away in that order. Thank you, Yosef. See, out of all those next, was that 5 games? We have to win all of them. We have to, really. We really do. And then we can hopefully still be in the conversation if the likes of Liverpool and so on manage to drop points somewhere. I mean, it's happened. Liverpool dropped points to Fulham, of all teams. So, it is possible, but we need to take every game as it comes and win as many games as possible in the Premier League. That's the main thing right now. Yep, I did hear about the game ban and the fine for Trippier. George, would I do a dual broadcast with AFTV for the next North London derby? Probably not. Not their biggest fans in the world. Only because I know what their actual people are like. Well picked up by Winks. Oh, here we go. Kane on the left side. We've got 3 on 2. Come on, Kane. Come on. Ball into Delhi. Go on, Delhi!
Oh my God. How did he miss that? Good save.
It was a good save. It was also on Delhi's weak foot, but still, that was a great little build-up there.
Really good.
Kane feeding in Delhi through. Delhi goes for a first-time shot on his left foot, aiming for the bottom right corner, but the keeper does really well to get out there quickly, makes himself big, and then catches it with his left foot to clear it out. So,
you know, with those kind of attacks, at least he got it on target.
Yeah.
And it was a good save. It's when you do that and you miss the target is where I get frustrated.
Well, like the Bergwijn one.
Yeah, I didn't want to say, but yeah.
Well, just to give an example.
Yeah, exactly.
Those kind of ones you got to hit the target.
This wasn't the worst effort, but you expect him to score more than he misses.
Yeah. Juve, he's not looking at the goal. He doesn't know where the keeper is. He goes on his weak foot. It's a good save. It's a good save. He didn't catch it too great on his weak foot, so...
I don't want your side.
Why, so you don't want... I think the good way to summarise that effort is that I can sympathise with him, but you'd want him to do better in that situation. Go on, Delhi putting on pressure now on their centre-back.
All of a sudden, there are gaps opening up.
Massive gaps. They seem to get forward a bit more from their defence. Rather than what was the 6 at the back, there's a massive gap between their midfield and defence. On the attack again. Bale slips. Still gets the ball for Kane. Oh, he saves again. I think it's actually gone for a goal kick.
I think it's a goal kick. He saved it, went back onto Kane, and then
went
out. Offside, apparently.
No, I thought he was pointing at... I thought he was pointing out for a goal kick. I thought that's what that was. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Hard to tell.
I was taught once, if the linesman's pointing inside the pitch, it means it's offside.
They do that with goal kick. They points forward for goal kicks.
That's what I was told once. I'm not saying I'm right.
Because they point down for corner, they point forward when it's a goal kick. I don't know how you know it's a goal kick or offside. Oh, clearly it's offside from where we just took that.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you would tell the difference because they point both forwards.
It just points up the pitch.
No, the referee does that. The referee goes like that. The linesman points forward for a goal kick, but it might be that he holds it there longer if it's offside.
Trust me, I'm right in this.
Oh.
If you say it with enough authority.
No, but you're wrong, so.
I'm not so sure. Are there referees on the chat?
Yeah. Would you imagine we've got an FA qualified referee in the chat?
That's got to be offside.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's why he left it. Smart of him to leave it, to be fair.
Yeah. You couldn't take the chance, the defender. It's a bit crazy, wasn't it?
Mm.
Davies like
Yeah. As you lip read that, Hobeck saying he's in my way, even still, like. He's kind of not wrong. The guy still just stood directly in front of him,
Yeah.
even though he didn't go for the ball.
Anyway, Stoke with possession, but back in their half now.
Do you know what we should go and do? Which would be hilarious. Can we just go and buy Aubameyang?
What for?
Because we need someone on the right wing position. If Bale's not going up to scratch. And it'll just be funny. I still think.
Funny enough,
I still think he's a top striker. I think he's just fed up with Arsenal when he secured the bag, and now just not really performing that well.
If you can do that, you might as well get Ozil. That's the player we need.
No, it would be funny actually.
Right, he's pointing in pitch. Is that an offside?
I think he was actually offside. The Stoke player did look really far.
Oh, there you go. Matt agrees with me. So there you are. That's fact now. Because, you know, Matt knows his stuff.
It is offside. You have to raise the flag up first. No, that's what they're saying.
Into the pitch.
No, that's not what he's saying. He's saying when it's offside, you do this.
Yeah.
Up, and then down like
in.
that. Whereas you just raise it straight forward if it's a goal kick. Yeah, watch them.
Right, well, let's see if they have.
You not watch football. He literally just raises it forward.
There are two players down. Two Stoke players down. They
Goal
clash
kick.
into
There
each
you go.
other.
Oh no, actually. Is that Tashan Oakley Booth? It is. Ex-Spurs player. Oh, they did just...
Yeah.
Oh! They just collide with each other. Oh, what's he doing that for? Tashan just went... Like, almost karate kicked his own player.
They're both up.
Just... Oh, I got stuck in my throat.
There's no point doing fake scores. We've got the actual score
Yep.
on the screen.
Just joined. How are we playing? We're playing all right. We're playing pretty good. Well, I mean, we're in total control of the game at the moment. Stoke have not had a sniff of the ball, really. I just want us to
While
create
there's only
more...
one goal in it, it can never be...
Well, this is what I'm saying. I want us to create better, more chances.
Complacent is what I was looking for.
I wouldn't say we're complacent. It's just more the fact that the chances we're creating aren't really clear cut.
The good thing at the moment, I do not think Stoke have had a shot yet.
I don't think they have either. They've played a lot of balls that have gone out for a goal kick, but they currently got the ball on the left side with McLean. Drives it in.
Into the area, easy clear.
It should be an easy clear. It didn't really go that far, but Winks picks it up, plays the ball
That's a
forward
nice ball
into
forward.
Dele.
God.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Dele's
yes.
played it into... Oh, it's got to be a foul as well. He's carrying on.
Oh, can you go back now, ref?
Oh, they're giving us the throw-in.
Okay.
Apparently not, but we've got a throw-in.
Dele is getting absolutely clobbered every
George,
time
want to be
he's on
George
the ball.
without eating Pringles? Hey, listen, it's a beautiful snack. Prawn cocktail. Not my favourite one, but I still love it.
Oh, I've got the.
Texas barbecue all the way.
I bought that. We've got that in the other room. Good that I bought the snacks for Christmas Day. It's alright.
Oh!
Nice, come on.
Bale couldn't get control of it. Harry Kane nutmegged the player with a little reverse pass into Bale. Just couldn't get it under control.
That's good pressing by Spurs. We'll get the ball back and lose it again.
Someone raises a good point. Who do you think Peter Crouch is rooting for in this game? Spurs or Stoke? Or do you think he not cares?
It's Spurs all the way. Sure, he had more fun at Spurs.
Wait, is this prawn cocktail?
Good question.
I don't think it is. I think it's paprika.
Winks is spraying the ball.
Oh, go on. Deli.
Go on, long range shot. Oh, it's a great save.
Not
Heading
a
for
bad
the far
effort from
corner.
Deli.
That was a good effort.
Goalkeeper was at full stretch.
You've got to imagine he's a good keeper if they've had so many clean sheets.
Yep.
That is a good save. Good effort.
Good shot from-
outside the area, curls it right foot.
Gets
He's
his
heading for
left
the inside
hand.
of the post. But good save.
Keeper gets his left hand just to it, and it's a corner to Spurs. Livy, yes, Deli Ali. Deli is playing quite well at the moment. We've had six corners
He's
there
coming
now.
to the game now.
Oh, that's got to be another corner.
Is it?
I'm almost certain Sanchez headed that onto their player because it went up at such a weird angle.
Looks like it is because Stoke players are moaning.
I can't work out what this flavour is.
It's not prawn cocktail.
It's not prawn cocktail.
I didn't
for
buy
sure.
prawn. Let me test. I bought barbecue. What did I buy? Texas barbecue and
It's
peri.
Nah, it tastes a bit like chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah. Oh, Lucas
alright.
headed flick on with the second corner. Didn't quite make a Spurs player though, but it's with currently Højbjerg at the back.
So they've definitely grown into the game.
Yeah, he's playing quite well so far. Bit of a random question. Someone said, "What do you think of the Jimenez injury?" I thought it was awful.
Oh, it's horrible.
The fact that he was unconscious for however long and like woke up in hospital. It's amazing that he's recovering so quick because that was like, it looked like Petr Cech kind of levels, like having to wear a head guard during matches is what it seems so bad.
He's not back playing, surely.
No, he's not back playing, but he's on the road to recovery a lot quicker than I would have expected for the type of injury it was.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be out for
Sickening collision.
months, but I think he's going to be back sooner than that. I mean, that's the kind of thing that ended Mason's career.
Yeah, what does that do to
Ryan Mason's career.
your mental state to
Yeah.
be able to come back and not be scared to head the ball and be in challenges again?
Because I'm not being funny, how easy would it be if he just gets another knock from clashing a defender's head? To then, that could totally ruin him, end his career. Oh, so poor, that was a poor ball forward. Is that Davies? I think it might have been.
Try to take a quick free kick.
Oh, someone asked me
Quite well.
Celtic or Rangers. I don't actually really have a preference between the two. I've always lent towards Celtic more because I've got some Scottish cousins, and one of my younger cousins used to play as a goalkeeper for like Celtic under 12s or something like that. So that's why I've kind of been a bit more towards Celtic, but I don't really have too much of a preference between the two, really.
I think we should take one each.
Hey, one each.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go Celtic. You go.
I'll
I mean,
go-
this
I'll
year
go
Rangers
Rangers.
are bloody smashing it.
I'll go
Are they still
Rangers.
unbeaten? I know they went on a mental unbeaten run across all competitions.
I haven't checked recently, but
Well, I want to quickly Google it because I'm intrigued. Half time is we've got about 15 seconds left.
we have
of the
got a dangerous
half.
free kick now.
Is that
Right on the
got to be
corner-
Bale for the
On
delivery?
the corner of the penalty area.
I want Bale to go for goal. You know,
I think he might well
left
do.
foot go into
On
the
left
to the
side.
top left corner. Well, the fact that Kane's standing in and Sanchez are standing in the wall and not actually amongst the players running into the box, I
Yeah.
think is going to be Bale going for goal here.
It's got to be. He can't even be a cheeky
No.
chip over the wall.
He's got to go for like the top left corner.
Definitely going for goal. I was going to
Oh,
say I'll
straight
take
at the wall. Will he just blow for
Corner.
half time? It's a corner, but
Have we got time to
no,
take it?
he's blown
No.
half time.
Okay.
All right.
Pretty comfortable 1-0.
Half time, yeah, as you say, pretty comfortable. I think Stoke haven't even had an attempt, have they? All of their efforts or balls forward have gone just off goal kicks, not even shots. They've just been balls forward that have gone too far, and they haven't had a corner. I think it's been a very, very comfortable first half for us so far. So yeah, I mean, I obviously would love more goals. I'm hoping there will be more goals in the second half. It should open up a bit more as Stoke look to try and get a goal, because they haven't even come close yet, and they're going to need to since it's a straight knockout. So the more that they try and go for goal, it should hopefully open up more for us, and we get more chances and more goals. Right, I'm going to need you to entertain them for a second, Father.
No worries, I can talk nonsense.
It's pretty easy for us, isn't it?
Thank you. So, guys, what we're going to talk about. Right. So, yeah, 1-0 up. Summary of that first half. As George said, it's lots of possession, lots of pretty good football without being amazing. Davies having a good game. Kane relatively quiet, but he has had a couple of snapshots, and you know, when he does get the ball, it does look pretty dangerous. Could say the same with Bale. Not massively involved, but where he has done what he's been doing has been pretty good. And yeah, so far so good. Spurs are looking okay. We haven't looked in trouble. Well, 1-0 is a dangerous score. It's still a dangerous scoreline, so I'm not taking it for granted. But you got to think the gaps are beginning to open. They did last 10 minutes that first half. Began to get a few chances. Dele was unlucky with his effort that the goalkeeper just got his foot to, the one that Dele did left foot. And then Dele's curling right foot shot from the edge of the area just went past. So I'm being asked to prank George. We need some good ideas, guys, because he's going to be expecting it as well. So I'm going to have to leave it a little while and then get him. But if you got any thoughts on a prank we can do on George, some news that I could tell him, something that's just come up on the chat, or I don't know. I need help, guys. If someone picks up a good thing that you can all back me up on, that will be great. Is Bale playing good? He's had a reasonably good half. It's not outstanding. He's had a very, very good header for his goal. Nice glancing header. He's, free kick again. He's hit the wall, and he should be doing better with that. He's looking okay. But yeah, what I liked was Dele's last 15 minutes of that first half, where he started to get more involved. Definitely enjoyed looking at that. I could sit on his chair. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. What did you make of that first half?
It was amazing, and I wish I watched it.
Oh, there you go. You're missing out, Val.
Oh, every day. Well, at least you're winning. Are you winning?
We're winning 1-0, yes.
That'll be a nice little Christmas present.
No, we're not
won't it,
playing the back
guys?
six. We're quite attacking because Stoke are being the ones to park the bus, as you would expect. Coming up against, supposedly a better team, they're parking the bus, and they're renowned for that. Apparently, they've been doing that. If they've had half their games in 2020 have been clean sheets, so they are very good at defensively, and you can see that from the keeper. He looks really good from what we've seen, and then keepers do tend to really turn up against us. So yeah, it was a great header from Bale, as Luke is saying. Not easy to score that chance, taken really well. So he did. He had, and it was great to see that smile on his face after he scored. I'm being asked to prank George by putting glue on his chair. Val, you got the glue, off you go.
I don't want to damage my chair, guys. Try something else.
Okay. Yeah, Kane should be subbed. It really isn't needed. I think if we go 2-3, he would definitely sub him. The way Jose's been, he's going to put Son on. It's the kind of thing he'll do. I think Lucas has been quiet. A couple of runs again. No one is playing amazingly well. Winks is actually doing some dangerous balls forward, which I know isn't always seen. Højbjerg playing much better than he did on Saturday or Sunday, whenever it was against Leicester. So they're just showing what they're showing the goal now. Just showing the ball from Lucas was wide on the left, laid it into Dinks, who chips a lovely ball near the penalty spot, and Kane glancing header into the far
George is
post.
coming back now. I bet you're so glad you don't have to listen to him anymore. Come on, George.
And yes, I haven't got the voice that you've got, Val, to be all really nice. Woo. Woo.
My voice isn't wee woo, thank you. Guys,
Yes.
you want me to take over? Vote.
Go on.
Vote now. Do you
Vote
think
now.
Valentina or
Val or Mike?
Come on, guys.
Val, the Arsenal supporter, or Mike?
Yeah, but it's me. Come on. Who do you want? Me or Mike?
Come on, let's wait and
Let's
see.
see- let's see the comments.
You can hear her. Do you want to see her?
Do you want to see me? Do you want me to take over the live stream? Make it more fun? More
Yep.
entertaining? Come on.
No one wants you. There'll be a delay. There's a 20-second delay, Val.
You
So-
better talk then.
I know. And I normally try to get you to stop talking.
They're all saying
So-
Mike. What? Guys,
Yes.
come on. Are you being
There
serious?
you go. The fans of Big Mike.
That's never happened before.
What's
There you
happening?
go. We're talking about whether they wanted me or
Sorry,
Val.
Oh.
Yeah, loving your chat.
Oh, look at
that.
it.
Look
Look
at
at
the
it.
love.
One person said yes.
Oh my God, I'm going red here. Wow.
You must be doing something right, Big
Yeah,
Mike.
look at it.
We don't know
Big
what,
Mike is
but
going to stay
it seems to be
in
working.
the house.
Oh, we got a new
Love
member.
you
I assume
guys.
you read that out.
Oh, they
Welcome,
love you.
welcome,
Vicky,
Jan.
They love you.
Thank you. Sorry, I missed it.
You can still say hello.
No, I've changed your
No,
mind now. They
that's
don't
it.
want me.
They don't want you. Get out of the way there.
I think it's. I don't actually know anything about football, so you better stick with Big
Yeah.
Mike. Enjoy, hope you win, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I am going to open the Baileys because it's Christmas.
You do that.
Do you want one?
Go on then.
You want a Baileys?
What are you doing it with? Like, with just with ice?
Yeah, if I've got any.
Sounds good.
Okay,
If I've got
my
any
turn.
frozen water,
Thanks, chat. Love you.
you give this man way too much confidence.
He's feeling popular now. It's
You
never
heard of
happened before.
Akinfenwa?
Bye
I
for
met
me.
Akinfenwa 2 weeks ago. Right. If we get Camavinga and Skriniar, do you think we could challenge for the title next season? Well, Camavinga's a very good young player, but he's only like, what, 17 years old? It'd be amazing if we could get him. But I imagine that means Dele's going, which I think he is anyway. Someone said happy holidays, Val.
Oh, thank you. You too. They're loving your dad, aren't they?
I know.
I don't get it.
I love Big Mike in the streams. Oi, Dylan. Say we make this Mike's channel, not George's.
Someone said bring Val back. Oh, thanks, guys. One
She's
person.
on the side.
Hi. If you vote for me, I'll pop up next time.
Oh my god. Spencer, that chant. That's funny. Camavinga not physical enough in your opinion? Yeah, it's hard to tell. He does look like a Dele Alli type in the sense where he's very skillful. A very skillful, not afraid young player. Actually kind of reminds me of Eze a little bit in terms of like their style, but you're right. It's hard to tell. Some of these players work well in the Prem, some of them don't. I think he's too young to call, and especially with the price tag they've stuck on him. Definitely think he's too young.
George, someone's asked, what's Val's favourite Christmas tree?
Definitely not Dad.
Spending
Where's
time with the
yours?
family. What's better than
Aw.
that, right? Even if it's George.
Oi!
Especially if it's George.
Thank you, Marco. Hope you're good as well, man. What's the news with Ericsson? I don't think there is much news with Ericsson at the moment. Just hope he doesn't go to Arsenal. I think Jedson is going, or is gone, Shadow. I think Benfica have cut the loan early. Why is this like so bright in here? That's so weird.
Someone is asking where my Afro D is. Afro D is doing homework.
As usual. Even at Christmas. He doesn't stop.
Yeah. Someone's asking.
Val
who's
is
Val.
my stepmom. Val for next Spurs manager.
I don't have a clue about football.
To be fair, you do a better job than Arteta at Arsenal, even when you don't have a clue.
Val equals legend. I like this Luke Ferris. Shout out to Luke Ferris. Calling me a legend about some time someone recognised my capabilities and my talent.
Oh no, they're calling her a legend now as well.
I'm a
Dad.
legend.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Bye guys, Merry Christmas.
Sorry, I haven't got the right glass for this.
Got in like a.
Yeah, they're dishwasher.
It looks like someone half drank my milkshake. Is what you've done here. Why is this screen so bright? I'm so confused. Wait, let me just need to wipe the screen. 1 sec, chat. Or the camera. It's so bright.
You okay, or do you want to heat it up?
It's a bit hot here, but I'm alright. Is that better? It's still quite bright. I might need you to be.
So we've survived the Val takeover.
We survived. We survived. Yeah. Ah, it's better when 2 people are in it. Cool. Delia's playing fairly good today, to be fair. I wouldn't say anything outstanding, but he's doing quite well.
So it's like to take him off. You say that he's been involved loads. He's been fouled an awful lot, and then he's had 2 good chances.
2 good chances.
So and he did okay on both of them. Well, I mean, they were. It was hard to do. With
The second shot from outside the box was really good.
Yeah.
The first one, it was just on his weak foot. The keeper did quite well.
You thought he would score, but it was with his wrong foot. And when they showed that replay again, you did kind of show that he was having to wait for the ball to get in front of him. And then swung in left foot, and it was going in. And
Who's on the
just stuck his
offsiders
foot out.
account?
So, have you spoken to everyone about Park the Bus? I think you should speak about and Park the Bus and your involvement. And
So-
what they should be watching.
My work now, or has been for a while. Work at
Cheers all.
After
Merry
Party
Christmas.
Studios. Calix's big YouTuber, his company, and we just set up a new sports entertainment platform called UMM. It's on it's on YouTube right now. We've got a massive series called Park the Bus, filmed at the XL in London, where we got 11 of the biggest YouTubers and Akinfenwa all going head to head. Well, 1v1 in different episodes. So there'll be 6 episodes. Episode 1's live now. Episode 2 should be live tomorrow, I think, with Harry Rosershaw and Anisom Gibb. The first episode was with Calix and Akinfenwa. I edited it, so I'm a video editor and all sorts, really. I was a camera op on the day, I'm a producer, consultant on social media, like all sorts. And it smashed it. It's got over 100k views. The channel's now like over 20k subscribers. Starting off really well, considering we've only released...
First thing.
We released one Part of the Bus, and we released one Assumptions video with Billy Gilmore. And we've got plenty of content coming with pro footballers throughout the Prem, throughout Europe. Definitely worth checking the channel out if you can. It's If you type in or Part of the Bus on YouTube, you will see it. It will be the first thing that comes up.
But not now. After the stream. Guys.
After the stream.
After the stream. Any more Offsiders videos? That's gone a bit quiet, hasn't it?
We're planning and prepping. Starting again. It's too busy right now with football. There's too many games on in the Christmas period to be able to get the videos done. So we'll have that all ready and going from the new year as there are less matches. Right now we've got games. There's literally a game every single day right now with the Carabao Cup, Europa League, Champions League, Premier League. Obviously the Premier League's compact over the Christmas period, so it's a bit difficult at the moment, but we will be back very, very soon.
And we know that channel will really take off once we're able to travel around the country, once you're able to go to games, do your various challenges, all that kind of thing. It's a shame because you had the right product, but at the time it was terrible in terms of just when you launched, we went into this pandemic.
Calix is making one of the best content lately. He is, and I'm happy to say that I edit some of it as well, so happy to be a part of it all. Big movement. Kieran, I think that says, £2 donor, would you make any changes at half time? I wouldn't yet. And we need to get more goals, really. So I'd like us to get a couple more goals at least. And I'd like to see Vinicius get some more game time.
Yeah.
If he's not going to give him game time. Oh, well, hold on.
Oh,
Sun's on.
Is on.
Wow. Who would that be for? Lucas? Is he brought off Bale already? Is he brought off
I think it's
Kane?
got to be Kane.
Then we've got no striker on. I feel like that's a mistake.
That's fascinating.
Who's he brought him off for? Brought him on for even. They haven't flashed
If
up yet.
it's Dele, I'm going to be so pissed off.
Me too. I wanted to play the whole game.
I won't be surprised. If
Hey, there you go.
Lucas-
Megan Seth saying is fire. There you go. Definitely go check it out.
Who's it on? Who's it
I'm
for?
waiting for the
They're
number.
about to show the board.
For Bale. Oh, that's a bit
Bale.
annoying.
Or is it? Or is it?
Well,
that
I mean, he's
he's
going to play against
saving
Wolves. Potentially. Well, Gareth Bale has been subbed off
Wow.
for Sonny. Which, I mean, one's a good thing because it means we've got Sonny on the pitch. So, hopefully we take advantage of this. And
Wasn't
get...
expecting that.
I wasn't either.
interesting.
But you might be right. Maybe he will want to feature Bale against Wolves. We'll have to wait and see.
Cool. How do you feel for your Stoke?
Well, they've just taken
Alright.
Bale off for Son, one of the best attackers in the Premier League. Well, in the world right now. Yes, this is a live game.
Second half underway.
I wanted Bale to play more as well, but like Dad was saying, if he does end up choosing him to play against Wolves, then, well, there you go. He's got to rest him up before that. So, heard something from a spectator. What happened there?
I'm so sorry. It just came out. Diet Coke. You
Dad, your surround sounds really good. I just heard the
Sorry, guys.
I just heard the commentator burp.
Wow.
It was hilarious when they took down JJ's dummy and not anyone else. Yeah, I love that. Honestly, it's so much fun editing those videos. I'm so excited for. I think it is tomorrow that the next one's going to be released with Rosa Shaw and Nathan Gibb, and that is a funny episode, very funny episode. They're very funny guys.
Yeah.
To be fair, I can't fault any of the episodes. They're all going to be hilarious. We've got some big people coming up on the channel. A lot of footballers as well.
Gotta say, it was a very good production when I saw it.
Well, the whole
You
point
tell
of
it's-
is that the idea of it is we're trying to show footballers in another light. Like there's so many people doing content covering football, covering everything. What people want to see is the characters behind it all. They want to see what Mount does on the weekend, how Bale spends his life. You know what I mean? Like there's so many big characters in this game that we never really
Well,
Get to
Bale's
see-
on the golf course.
get to see much of. Well, then we get to see Bale on the golf course. Who knows? I don't know. You tell me. So yeah, I'm just excited to see where it goes and hopefully kind of like fuse the YouTube and football world, especially now that a lot of these ballers coming through like Mount have actually grown up watching these YouTubers. I mean, look at his
so they
like the
know.
way he
Yeah.
interacts with Chunks and Philly and a lot of people like that. So it'd be really, really cool to see how they interact in many videos going forward. And yeah, just go check it out. Did you know the semi-finals were only one leg this year? I think they were 2 legs last time. I think I remember Man City playing. Who did they play last? They played someone pretty crap last. They got the easy draw last time I was a couple of years ago. I think it
Right,
was 2 legs,
Spurs on the
but
attack.
it makes sense. Oh, go on, nice ball into Lucas.
Lucas in the
Oh,
area,
what?
It just gives the
It's
ball
a
to the
re-
Stoke player.
It was such a really heavy touch for no reason.
yeah.
Gives it straight back to them.
Come on in, Terry.
Can I just say Merry Christmas to everyone on this stream? I know lots.
What's a ball?
Oh!
How did you miss the ball?
I know lots
Dele.
can't see family, but anyway, have a wonderful Xmas and call me
Yeah.
Spurs. Thank you,
Is that the
NTVD.
song you guys sing? We love Dele, Dele, Alley.
Got some cooking in there.
Close enough. Close enough.
Yeah.
I think he might have been offside there, to be fair.
Someone else looks like someone else has been on the Davies as well.
Oh, go on. Lucas in the box. That's got to be a penalty. What?
How's that not given
In
a
what
penalty?
planet is that not a penalty? And now that what we're saying, now there's no VAR, there won't be a check for it.
That is mad.
How? Honestly, Lucas does so well to regain possession, get the ball in front of their defender, and the defender tackles him from behind in the box, and the referee
He
just
shoved him.
shoved it, and the referee's in perfect view, right in front, and then just goes,
Nah.
nah, not having it. In what world? Wow. God, the incompetence
Most
is
haven't shown
unreal.
that again yet.
It's probably because the ball hasn't been out of play. Once it's out of play, I imagine they will. That is shocking. I was just kind of waiting for the ref to point to the spot. I was wondering that's why he was just standing still for so long.
We're so used to the VAR now that you're kind of half waiting for the ball for them to say, oh, no, go back. But there won't be.
Zaki and Matty asking what year is this kit from. This is from 1997. This is the year I was born. This was the away kit from that. Got the home one as well. It's a nice little Christmas present. I love our like purple and yellow away kits. I wish we had a purple one for our away kit this year, not the green. When have we ever had like that kind of a green kit?
I don't like the green. No association with the club at all.
No, but this is what I mean. As a standalone kit, I think it looks nice, but it's not a Spurs kit.
Yeah.
Like it looks like a Brighton away kit or something like that. It doesn't look like a Spurs one.
But all the clubs are trying so many different things at the moment with their second and third kits.
I think the third kit is definitely very Spurs. Look at this. Wins it back. Pushes him in the back.
Pushes him down.
And actually pushes him.
And takes the ball.
Unbelievable.
Pushes him onto the floor and takes the ball.
Unbelievable.
And somehow that's play on. And like you say, the ref had such a good view of that. It was ridiculous. Okay, come on, Spurs. Come on, second ball. Try and win the ball. Yes.
There we go, Doherty.
Doherty.
Into, who's that? Son? Yeah, it was back to Doherty. He's now on left wing as a right back.
Doesn't know where to go now. He's a bit confused. It's Stoke with the ball.
I love
near
the yellow
their own
one.
corner
You said
flag.
still better than the yellow one. The yellow one's amazing.
I love yellow. For me, yellow
Yellow's always been a Spurs.
was the away kit when I was growing up in the 1970s. That was, we always had yellow, and a lovely kit that was yellow with two blue stripes here. That stopped around here. Remember that? It was a fantastic kit.
The one, my favourite ever kit is the yellow one that has the
splodge.
it's kind of like a purpley one, like navy and grey, kind of like diamond. It's weird. It's like kind of like a triangle diamond kind of pattern that comes across just on one shoulder. That's my favourite ever Spurs kit. I just think it looks so nice. And there's a similar purple one, not quite the same, but that one's quite nice as well.
George, hand over. Once you start this,
You're gonna end up
drink?
pissed.
Not me. We don't approve of drink on this channel.
As long as you're over 18 in the UK, drink responsibly.
That's a long time since I've had. Any
That's the
alcohol.
problem with Baileys.
Any
It just tastes like a chocolate
Apart
drink.
from our half-time teas.
What do you mean? They are teas. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Stoke have not had a
But it's
sniff,
Christmas.
man. We need more goals.
But this is what's annoying. It's still only 1-0.
I know. I
and
hate
it's-
1-0s.
They can still.
How many times have you
last
said
minute-
that and then we conceded to Crystal Palace?
Yeah. It's
Hate
still last
1-0.
minute. Go up the other end. So have to get a second.
Forget us. Yeah, we need...
Oh, here you go.
Third,
Stoke
fourth,
on the
fifth.
break into the area. Ball in and 1-1.
As we
There
said
you go.
that. As we said
There
that.
you go.
Unbelievable.
Jinx.
Literally, as we said that. Their first proper attack and Stoke get an equaliser.
What a joke.
That ball across. Why? I don't know why Lloris doesn't come further out than he does. I don't know why. Who was it that's defending? Was it Doherty? I don't know why.
Sanchez looks quite slow here. Oh, maybe not. Can't blame him there. It's a nice
He's
finish.
finished that perfectly in the bottom
Nice
corner. But I
finish.
feel like Lloris could have come out and got that or something. He kind of.
On Lloris's near post.
So ex-Spurs player, I think Tasha and Oakley Booth got the assist, I believe. All the way to the back post. Doherty caught in no man's land. Left foot squeezed between Lloris and the post to go in the bottom corner. Thompson, the goal scorer.
We are Spurs. It's what you expect.
That is shambolic.
Oh,
And we literally just said it. We just said 1-0. We can't be happy with this. And they haven't
Yeah.
had a sniff. They get their one chance.
First attempt to cut. Oh, come on,
First
ref.
proper attempt. And let's not forget that we should have had a penalty as well.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Here we go. I'll make it entertaining for the last few minutes. Wow. We jinxed it. Yasusagis. Oh, unbelievable. We shouldn't be too worried the way we've been playing. We are playing better than Stoke, but hey, my 4-1's on. So your 4-0 predictions out.
Yeah.
And this will be interesting now. Will Stoke resort to, well, they will, to parking the bus? Because obviously they'll be happy. I assume there's no extra time as well. Does it go straight to pens?
God, what happened with Chelsea? I think it did go straight to pens, didn't it? I don't think there was... No, I don't think there was extra time. I don't know if it's changed because it's the quarterfinals, but...
It won't come to that anyway, guys. I'm just interested to know. Kane on the edge of the area, crosses the ball in, but there's no one there. Cleared for a corner to Spurs. Now we don't have Bale to take this. It's going to be from the area that you would have a left footer take.
Sonny will take it probably. Sonny, I think. Oh
Sonny
no, he takes the
Lucas.
other side. Maybe looks like Lucas is in the
Lucas
box.
is in the
Probably
box.
Sonny taking it.
It's
I
gotta be
imagine.
Sonny, yeah.
No extra time. Straight to pens. Yeah, I thought so.
Yep. This is why it doesn't matter who the opposition is. You have to score goals.
Sonny on his right.
Make it easy.
Oh, it's a good ball in as well. Right area,
Cleared.
headed clear by Stoke.
We've got the possession again near the halfway line.
That was a bit of poor defending all round. No. Oh, it's a good ball
Go
forward.
on.
Go on, Dele.
Dele,
Corner to Spurs
just wouldn't
again.
quite fall for him.
It's a few chances now. It's not really fallen quite right for Dele, but we get another corner. Another corner.
No, Patrick. It's going to be 4-1 to Spurs. Relax.
Someone saying Liverpool ruined Spurs morale. I think Crystal Palace did it first, mate.
Right, Sonny again for delivery.
Again, another...
Good ball.
He
straight
puts
to
it into the
Stoke
right
head.
area. And how is there no one running into the box?
We never do anyone running into the box.
Because they'll be able to smack that right in the goal if they were just running into the penalty area. Ah, now he gives the foul.
Does he?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
If he didn't, I'll be
Yeah.
very surprised.
Right. Let's see if we can deliver from the other side of the pitch.
Oh, I need to adjust the thing so that it says...
Again, Stoke clear. Long ball upfield. Well dealt with by Dyer. Spurs come on the attack again. Nice interplay. Out wide. Oh no, couldn't
To the
quite
keeper.
find forward player there. So Stoke come out in the left back position.
I'm not sure how you're watching India, my guy. I'm sorry.
So we need to get hold of the ball.
We really do. Again, it's kind of what we were saying before. It's just on paper the second team. We've now got obviously a stronger team now that Sonny's on, and we've got what it was originally 4 first teamers on the pitch. But for what isn't our complete first team, it looks so good on paper. Yet I don't know what happens. Like you can see it in the Europa League, something just does not click as well amongst the second team players. Like with Doherty, Sanchez. Wink sometimes, albeit he had obviously a very good ball into the box.
All first team players last year. Then they're not nobodies here. This isn't a youth team. These are our experienced players. Most of these played in the Champions League final.
Yep.
You know, and yet we're struggling against Stoke, who for the last 5 minutes are looking more dangerous.
Yep. They've seemed to have grown in confidence a lot more.
Just had another effort, a header over the bar, clearly miles over, but
They're saying Carlos warming up. I hope so. We need a striker on the pitch.
you know, take off Lucas.
I swear what bad happened. One bad week and Spurs look shocking again. I know.
Yeah. Doesn't take a lot, does it? It
one
all
week has
changed.
taken-
In 1 week, we were both line scores. We're beating Liverpool, and we're top of the league.
Yeah,
and loving
top of the
life.
league, unbeaten since the opening
And
day.
now if teams win their games in hand, we go 8th.
It's mental, absolutely mental.
And we're struggling to beat Stoke. In the competition, we have properly tried to make sure we
Got the best chance to actually win the trophy, considering you only have to play 3 games and you're in the final. Just in case. Pat the head, rub the belly.
Oh, that's why you didn't do that at the start of the second half.
I don't know when that became a thing. We normally only did it at the beginning of the game, but watching flag for offside. He's always going to flag for offside, isn't he? Yep.
Yeah.
Finally, after 10 hours. How are Man U third with the game in hand? It's just, no one can understand. They've had the worst start to a season ever, and somehow are like second if they win the game in hand. It's mental. Don't know how it's happened. Because they've lost to Arsenal. They got battered by us 6-1. Narrowly beaten teams, but somehow are just picking up the points everywhere. They've got the boring 0-0 draw to City probably helped them actually. Have they played Chelsea yet? They must have. I can't remember what happened if they have.
No idea.
I don't remember them playing Chelsea.
I can't remember the Spurs results.
Sure. Our second team is the old Spursy team, and our first team is the new Premier League Challenger team. It does feel like these players that are in the second team just don't really know how to dig deep as much. Like, that was pretty poor from... I think Doherty's positioning was really bad for the ball being in the box. He was just kind of caught in absolute no man's land. Davies should have been there where the person who put the ball in, who I think was Oakley Booth. He should have been there. Anyway, and then even Lloris though, like it looked so easy for Lloris to kind of just run out and almost pick up the ball. It must have been further away from him than it looked originally, because I was like, why isn't he getting closer to the player like their goalkeeper has been doing, closing Dele Alli down, closing them down, making them bigger? He didn't. For some reason, Lloris stood on the line, and the ball just managed to squeeze between him and the post. If he actually ran towards the player, he's narrowed the gap. Even like there might not have even been a gap if he ran out towards the player, which was very, very strange. Okay, George, what do you think Mourinho would do if it is Vinicius on? Do you think it's on for Dele or for Lucas? Who's gone? Son, Kane. I think he'll be for Dele. Oh, go on, get there.
So do I, but I want it to be for Lucas.
I want it to be for Winks and then drop Dele into centre mid. What's the point in having?
Can't see that happening, George.
Oh no, me neither. I said that's what I want. I said that's what I want. It's not going to happen. It'll be for Dele Alli.
Right, we've got half hour to sort
because
this
he'll play Kane as in the number 10, and Vinicius will go up top. Half an hour. Yeah, where's my 4-0s coming
Still
from?
half an hour to go. We're still going to win 4-1.
Dele looking for another number then.
Confidence. Here comes Lucas.
I've got no doubt that we're
do something.
Oh my God! The ref is clueless. The ref is absolutely
now Stoke
clueless.
coming on the left wing.
Winks trying to catch up to
Being
McLean.
well covered by Winks. Well done. Sanchez looks like he's going in slow motion.
I thought he wasn't going to get towards
just
the ball.
About got there. Nice interplay around the edge of our area.
That's good passing. Dele driving through the middle now. 3 on 3.
3 on 3. 3 against 3.
Dele didn't know where to go.
That could be his last action, I fear.
He didn't look left or he was looking left and right. He had no clue which one to choose.
Wow.
And in the end, the defender, I didn't see which one it was. The defender literally just stood his ground. He just stood his ground and stuck his foot out and won the ball off of him.
Has definitely opened up though, hasn't it, this game?
Yeah, for sure.
Stoke are actually threatening.
But that should help us. Come on, Dele, chase
it,
man.
Should give us a
chase
space.
it.
$770 people in the chat. How many of you have hit that like button? Doesn't cost you
I don't know
a thing.
548 likes. Come on, people. Sell us. Every single one of you likes is free. Help supports the stream. Let's try and get up to 700 likes. We need 150 people to like the stream right now. Check to see if you've done it. If not, why not? And also, if you're there, press the subscribe button. We don't really want to see red round here.
And the notification button that goes next to the subscribe button.
Sometimes we have to deal with red as a sponsor. It just happens. But apart from that, we don't want to see any other red round here. Come on, Delhi. Produce a bit of magic. Something. He can't even get the ball at his feet properly.
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, Son. Son as well. He's had a bit of. He does this pretty much every season. He has like a run of poor games, and then he picks himself back up. Oh, he's saying that's not a foul.
How is that not a foul?
Oh my God! The ref is on drugs. The ref is on drugs.
We're playing against 11 players and the referee at the moment. He's giving nothing to Spurs.
Nothing.
It was a clear penalty earlier. He didn't give it because it might not have been the hardest shove, but it was a shove on Lucas.
He still puts him off balance.
So at the end of the day, if you foul like that, it's a foul in the area. So if it was out the area, he would have given it. It's ridiculous. Okay, we got a throw in the left back position. Here comes the sub. Yes, it's Dele Alli off.
For Lamela.
Lamela. Really? This is his kind of game, though. Even though
I think Lamela could do well against Stoke.
I'm not his biggest fan.
Yeah, we were expecting Dele Alli to come off there. The referee is actually on drugs like that.
And that could be it. That could be the last time we see Dele in a Spurs shirt.
I think it is. I think it is. I think he's gone in January.
He won't be in the squad for the Wolves game. Sissoko on for Mora.
Oh, when did that happen? Sissoko on for Mora as well. So what? We've got Højbjerg, Winks, and Sissoko.
Which hopefully means Winks can come further forward.
I doubt it. Sissoko's going to be playing right mid. That's what normally happens. Which he is by the looks of things. Lamela's playing attacking mid. Sissoko right mid. And still Winks and...
Does that mean all their subs done, or is there 5 on this competition? No idea.
I think it's 5.
Cup,
I think it's 5. I'm pretty sure.
Right. Let's see if Lamela's got anything about him.
Well, we've had a problem at right mid, or right wing, whatever you want to call it. We seem to have had a problem there with not knowing who's our best player for that position. Since Lamela's been out, he's got to try and prove that that's going to be his spot. We all know Mourinho...
For about 2 weeks until he gets injured again.
Yeah, but we all know Mourinho loves his work rate. It's just whether he can actually produce. Here we go. He's on the ball right now. Lays it off to Winks.
Back to Winks.
Højbjerg, good distribution there. Left with Davies.
Just past the halfway line and back into our half. Dyer lays it square to Sanchez, who doesn't know what to do with it. Out to Doherty. Here we go. This is the stuff that I don't like.
Yeah, look, they're sitting back. 5 at the back, 3 in midfield, or 4 in midfield.
Oh my God, they did a 1-2 beat a player and then went back again.
Yeah, we just can't. We never seem to be able to break this down or even try something. When we haven't got Lo Celso or Ndombele on, obviously Lo Celso's probably injured, and I think Ndombele's not in the squad. I imagine tactically not in the squad. But when we don't have that sort of creative attacking midfielder, we just don't really know what to do. It's a lot of passing right now. What we're watching is a lot of passing left and right, hoping that a gap breaks open. But again, they're sitting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the back, 4 in midfield. It's a lot of left and right, so we need a space to open up. Davis does it, passes into Kane. Kane drives in. Yeah, that one wasn't.
Him out. And now they're hitting us on the break.
Right,
but
Dyer
should be there comfortably. Back to Lloris. No cock-ups, Lloris, please. Thank you.
Right, now with Sanchez. Yeah, someone's saying that. Brian saying everyone's taking one too many touches. So what we said the first half is sometimes
it's be sharper.
Sometimes it's too slow.
You never see this in Man City when they're keeping possession. They move fast.
It's like bink, 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 and they're up the pitch.
But this is always too
But we
slow.
used to. Like, our counter-attacks were so good. And then ever since this Crystal Palace cock-up, it's just been... Everything's just been too slow. That's... Oh, I don't know how he get that. He kicked that back off Lamella, so luckily we get a throw-in.
The ref is clueless.
Kane and
So
somebody
they,
quite slow
we
lately.
still shouldn't go to pens.
We still should.
Surely
There's
we've got
20
enough
minutes.
about us to,
20 minutes left. I mean,
create
we're...
a few chances. Just got to speed it up a bit. Get the ball up to Kane as quick as possible.
Last 10 minutes we've had 80% possession, but that doesn't win you anything. We need to create
for
something with
crying
it.
out loud, someone go to a byline.
There you go. Great.
That's
Oh,
all
nearly. Good defending from Stoke there. Doherty playing the ball, tried to play a through ball into Lamella's path, but it was one of the centre backs had to slide in and stopped it, but it's a throw into Spurs.
Come on. No.
Oh, so crap, come on.
Go on, hit it.
Oh, but... Oh, what a goal!
Yes,
Davies!
Ben Davies!
What?
From 35 yards out.
Where did that come from?
Wow.
He was the last person I wanted to shoot there.
I called it. I said hit it. I said hit it. Even if it wasn't.
Holy!
That was mad.
What
There you
a
go. My 4-1 still on.
What a finish!
Get in.
Ben Davies, is that his first goal of the season? What a strike! Weird clearance, goes onto his left. Ball! Bottom
Nice
right.
shot. Right in the
Inside of the post.
right in the corner on the inside of the post. Low down. Obviously, low down on the goal line. Yeah, actually, wrong foot's the keeper in a way.
Oh, fantastic
Keeper was at a
finish.
full stretch but couldn't reach it. Brilliant, brilliant effort. Who would have thought it? Ben Davies with 35 yards.
There we go. We told you not to worry. We just need a few more goals now because it's like having the 1-0 lead again. How's Ben Davies just gone and banged that in from there?
So in the first half he was doing. He was our most attacking threat.
He was, wasn't he?
He was getting the ball low.
Yo, everyone, make sure to leave that like on the stream right now for that. Carry us through with your positive energy into the final. That is so funny.
Christopher Davis is saying, Jesus, George screaming nearly killed my eardrums.
Sorry, guys. What I need to invest in is a what they call a mix amp. A mix amp, which means you can like adjust the microphone so it doesn't peak at a certain amount. So apologies, guys. That was my bad. It just came out of nowhere. I was so shocked.
If anyone has watched any of George's old videos when he used to be at the games,
Oh, the voice cracks.
you'll be familiar with the voice cracks and the high pitch. When we're watching, especially the Ajax one with how many views now? 1.1
1.1,
million?
nearly 1.2 million.
With Road to Shore saying that's one of his favourite ever
Oh, yeah.
videos.
Met him on the shoot for the part of the bus. And he was like, yeah, this is like one of my favourite YouTube videos ever. And I was like, what?
He knows who you
mad?
are.
Oh, the family chat is hilarious because obviously being 1-0, some people being very
moaning,
pessimistic, moaning.
Yeah, Mourinho,
And it was so funny. Kiri was just like, "What has Davis ever done? Like, what is he doing?" And now,
Yes.
now that
Oh,
he's
they were
banged that in,
retweeting
we've all gone back to it and just started laughing.
Yes.
It's so funny. Oh no, someone's dad's a Stoke fan. Right, come on, capitalise now. Sonny,
Come on.
driving on the left-hand side.
Haven't seen much of Sun this half
I
yet.
haven't at all, actually. Goes outside the foot. Oh, he tries to find Lamella.
Oh, Lamella.
It's good. It's good recovery. He's forced
He's trying to get his book in. He hasn't got there yet.
It's a good tackle. He's forced a throw into Stoke. 2 Welsh players scored today. That is very true. Bale and
Yeah.
it would be funny if Thompson what was he? Oh no, he wasn't the Irish one, was he? He might just be English. It'd be funny if he was Welsh as well. It's like the only goal scorers in this match were Welsh players. The Welsh double.
You're close to 67,000 subscribers as well, George.
Oh, yes, people. We are so close. We started this stream on exactly 66.8k subs. So 66,800 exactly is what we had.
Come on, guys. Hit
And
that
we're
subscribe
now
button.
currently
Let's get 'em up.
sitting on, where are we? 66,856. So we're less than 150 away from 67,000 subscribers. So if you're new around here, please make sure to press the subscribe button, press the red button,
And
help a
then you
boy
can
out.
tell everyone you were here before we got to the 100k.
Exactly. You can be
know,
part of the
how good
100k
is
club.
that?
You know I'll be doing a big giveaway once we get to 100k.
Will you?
Of course I will.
Only joking. Come on. Oh, Sissoko on the right. Oh my God!
Oh, God, he's gone past two players.
Go on. Oh, lays the ball into the area.
It's good
Obviously
recovery
finds-
from one of
finds
their
a Stoke
players.
player, but wow, I was just about to take the mick out of Sissoko being on the right wing, and then he just all of a sudden got through two Stoke players easily. Laid the ball into the area, but he just didn't quite get that right. But you know, it's Sissoko. He did what he can. Oh, another long range shot just over the bar from Harry Kane. Right, we are beginning to pepper that goal. That's what we want to see. Come on.
Oh, they've confirmed that Ericsson will be leaving.
He will be leaving.
will be leaving
Will
Inter.
he be
Because
absolutely...
there's a quote from the Inter
hated?
Milan CEO saying, yes, I can confirm that Christian Eriksen is on the transfer list. He's going to leave in January. He's not functional to our plans and he had difficulty here at Inter. I think it's right that Christian goes away to find more space,
Wow.
is what the quote is from.
Go on, so it's on the break.
Oh, go on, Sonny.
Sonny,
One on
straight
one.
through.
Dinks it.
Yes,
Oh,
can't
he's
be
given
He
offside.
can't be offside.
No.
No way. Oh, there's no VARs about. I bet you that was on.
I guarantee you
I
he's on the
bet
way
that
these
was on.
officials have been going.
Let's have a look.
What's happened here? Oh, how we can't tell. You can't tell from this angle. It's so
Bloody hell.
close. Oh, it's such a lovely dink
Lovely
over the
finish.
goalkeeper as well.
And that would have been, was that Kane? Was that Kane?
It would have been
Kane
Kane's
son.
assist. It would have been Kane to Son, so that would have added to their... I think they're only 3 away from Drogba and Lampard now in terms of linking up for assists and goals. No way. We won't ever know
Lovely
as well
finish.
because they're not going to draw the
Yeah.
lines. There's no VAR. There's no... It did look very, very close. I will give him that. I'll tell you what, it's a good tackle from Doherty there. Come on, Højbjerg, win that back. Come on, son.
Oh, no, Stoke
You're
are
telling me
through
that one
again.
you're telling me that one wasn't offside? They're at the byline.
Probably not.
Oh,
No,
good, good. Well read by Dyer there.
I mean-
Stood his ground, knew where he was going to try and pass into.
Dare I say it, they have been, even though they scored from their one clear-cut chance.
One clear
They have
chance.
been fairly weak going forward, Stoke. Huh? I know you've said about their defensive record. It'll be interesting to see what their attacking record is
Yeah.
like. 'Cause I doubt
Well, I
it.
mean, like I said, they've won.
Yeah,
they've won
if they-
games on 30% possession and stuff like that.
if they
so-
haven't got their forward.
Well, yeah,
normal
the forward that's out for the season has got 7 goals. I think the second highest has got 6. They got a good few players that have got like 4 or 5 goals between them. So it's not
Okay,
one goal
we're on-
scorer.
On the attack again.
Kane
Come on.
holding his run. That's
Oh,
a
it's
good ball
lovely
forward.
No, Keeper's got there. I
Too
thought Kane
close to
was
the
going to get there.
keeper.
He does look decent, this keeper, I've got to say.
He does, he's
He
done
looked very
pretty well.
confident, Very good. Okay, Sanchez wins a header, but Stoke pick up in midfield. A few 1-2s there. They're not sure what to do, whether to throw players forward. Obviously, there's still time for Stoke to get back into the game. There's 23 minutes to go. They lay the ball forward, but it's gone too far and out for a goal kick.
Goal kick. 13 minutes, 12 minutes left of regular play. Stoke making a substitution. We're looking all right again. I think it was one blip where we gave the ball away and then they quickly countered, and it was a ball into a player for some reason was by himself in the box. I think a lot of our players could have done better defensively to stop that from happening. But apart from that, again, they haven't had many other chances. Sam Vokes, a Welsh player, on for Stoke. I'm pretty sure that's a Sam Vokes. That's the Burnley Vokes, isn't it? Is anyone that was up front for Burnley as
I
well?
don't recognise the name, but
Didn't everyone have him in his fantasy like last year or the year before? He was like one of those kind of players.
right. He's come on for Oakley Booth.
Clear that. Nice one, Sanchez. Oh, he has found Lamella as
Come
well.
on, Lamella. Yeah,
Keep going. I don't
Well,
think that wasn't a
yeah.
foul from anyone. He's still got it. He's got 3 players on him. What can he do?
What's he going to do?
Tries to go around. Nah, definitely a corner. Well played, corner 1. How many corners have we had this game?
Why
That
is
must
he
be
not-
our like 11th.
Why is he not taking it? Should be a left footer. Sonny going over, I guess.
Should it be a left footer though? Because I've always wondered this. Surely you
Oh.
want it to swing that way so you can head onto it with momentum, rather than if it's curling away from you, it's harder to head it in the
That's what I'm
goal.
saying. It's good, but it's good.
Yeah, so you want a right footer on the right side then, if you wanted to curl into the box. Hey, we've got 700 likes. Yes, people, keep it coming.
But it's hard to get that
Love
right
that.
without kicking the ball out.
That's a great. He's put it into a good area again. It just went over Sanchez. Højbjerg picking up. It's on the left hand side in the box. Goes to the byline.
Nice to the byline that I like, and out for a throw in. It looked like they could
Not
be a
really
foul,
enough.
but-
Yeah, it looked like the captain for Stoke just he didn't really get the ball. It kind of like he got his legs, but it would be harsh to give that as a penalty. That was a bit. The ball was going away from Højbjerg. I don't think he was getting to it anyway. Goal kick to Stoke.
So should Lamela be the preferred right wing?
I think he will be
Right
once
winger.
he's back fully fit. I think he only started on the bench today because he's only just come back into training this week. So we could potentially see him start against Wolves, maybe, if Bale doesn't.
Personally, I think he's good at what he's doing here. Come on as a sub
Yeah.
against the weaker teams.
I've always found that his performances have been a lot better when he's come off the bench compared
Yeah.
to when he starts games. I feel like he's...
Oh, so
hold
let's get
on.
the ball. Come on.
Oh, it's a great ball. Sissoko into Kane.
Come on.
Go on, Harry.
it's
Got the
it.
space.
Yes.
Oh, what a finish. Get
Three.
in there.
Come on.
Your
One more for
4-1's
my
on the cards.
prediction.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go. Harry Kane.
It nearly looked like it was going to screw it up. And then
Brilliant.
no shaking him off the ball, is there?
Did so well there. The defender could not get Harry Kane off the ball. He absolutely bangs that on his right foot past the keeper, making it 3-1 to Spurs. Lovely, lovely stuff from Kane. I'll tell you what, Sissoko, to win the ball back, a mistake from a Stoke player, passes it perfectly first time into Kane.
What a lovely first touch by Kane. That
Yep.
then took him past the defender to be able to get his shot away.
There you go, look, mistake from Stoke. Sissoko, first time passing to Kane perfectly, takes it away from the defender.
Great touch by Kane.
Right foot,
That's
bottom,
what
top
made
left
the goal.
corner.
To give him that shooting opportunity, he had to take that touch away from the defender and then did that snapshot thing again. With power, no stopping that. 3-1, guys. We're heading for the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. All things going well. We are heading there. We are praying for a Brentford semi-final. Not that we're too scared of the other teams, but you've got to go for the lowest ranked team. Not underestimating what Brentford can do, but you know, you've got to be wanting that draw in the semi-final if you can. It's just 8 minutes plus injury time to go now. Spurs comfortably 3-1 up. Desperate to make it 4-1 to make Big Mike's prediction absolutely correct at 4-1.
I hope so.
So let's see if we can do that.
I'm happy that Kane's scoring because I'm hoping that means he's got his little confidence back, because we all know if Kane and Son aren't firing, which they haven't done the past couple of games, it's very demoralising for the rest of the team, because then we'd feel like, oh, if they can't score, who else is going to? So I'm happy Kane's got his goal again. Sonny's obviously on the pitch. Lamela.
Well, Sonny put the ball away when he had the one chance.
I know.
It was only marginally offside.
It's just unfortunate.
If he was offside.
Yeah, exactly.
But obviously they gave it and there's no VAR.
Oh yeah, I need to adjust the scoreboard thing as well.
Okay, Spurs picking it up again on the edge, near the edge of the area. I tried to lay the ball through to Kane. Out for a goal kick. Right. Can I do this now? And relax.
It's Spurs, I wouldn't do that.
It's Spurs. It's Spurs. We
There
know
you
we're
go.
going to end up with a nervous finish.
It should say 3-1 on my title.
But
Yeah, it does say
now-
3-1. Just refresh. Oh, I hope can we just get the luck for once and draw Brentford? I know they're actually a decent side, but obviously compared to Man City and potentially Everton or Man United,
Well,
you still want Brentford in the semi-final.
Haven't Man City won it the last 3 years on the trot?
Yeah.
So it's like...
Well, they've been unbeaten in 4 years
Yeah.
in the competition, so...
it's crazy. Crazy. You have to... Well, that can't be right, Jules. They lost 4 years ago in December.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they've gone 4 years unbeaten. It.
Yeah, but you don't play for another... No.
Yeah, it's
Weird
just
way
4
of
years
putting it.
unbeaten.
Weird way of putting it, but
Everyone
okay.
says that. You've gone 4 years unbeaten. Well, 4 seasons. Well, not 4 seasons fully, but...
Lamela gets crowded
lost the
out
ball.
and Stoke get the ball, and he's still trying to get his book in, but he fouls again. Oh no, here it comes, here it comes. Here's a foul against Lamela, and Stoke
There we
player
go.
Lamela head to head.
Oh, he grabs Lamela's shirt, to be fair. Is he not going to get booked?
Handbags. See, the footballers managed to get their haircuts though. Thought it was tier 4. We're not allowed to go to the hairdressers.
No, they'll have one. Personal ones
no.
come self-isolate in the ground, probably.
Okay, Stoke to deliver the ball into the area. And now it's near the byline, but we've got 2 players on them. Laid it back now to be delivered into the area again. And a clear header, but just wide. I can't believe the nearest player to the guy who headed it wide was Harry Kane. I believe he missed the ball. Should have done better. He really should have done better with that header, to be honest. Yeah. They're saying he really disappointed. And
It's
not
terrible
wrong.
header, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. Not be as funny. You're not going to get many chances against Spurs. You really should make the most of them if you can. But there we are. 3-1 up Spurs. 86 minutes. But we're at the moment, last couple of minutes, Stoke have dominated the possession. Only for this period though. They've done nothing else all game. But here they come again on the left wing. Nice turn, but if I knew he was, I'd tell you his name. But it's now a bit of head tennis going on. Spurs losing the ball again, so Stoke come once more. They're coming out wide. No, back to the halfway line again. Well, I'm expecting the ball to be launched forward, and here it comes. Right in the middle of the pitch, another header on his own, near the edge of the area, but comfortably to Lloris to catch the ball. Okay, it will take me 2 hours to write hashtag Arsenal relegation, so just take just take it that I've said that as well.
Oh, Stoke again.
Oh, another
Should be
that was
easy
unlucky.
recovery
Good.
from Doherty there. It's kind of annoying we have conceded. This should really have been a clean sheet, this game. They had one chance.
They've had one shot one shot on target, and one header just now that just went wide.
No, they should have done a lot better. And apart from that, they've done absolutely
Harry Kane
nothing.
is on the halfway line because he's playing midfield now, by the looks of it.
Well, he's probably bored being up top, and then he's not really getting the ball as much. Oh, good turn from Højbjerg there to get away from the Stoke player.
Okay, at least we're doing a little bit of possession now.
Good. Oh, is he made
Is it a
it?
good
Oh,
ball?
what has
What is
Davies
going
done
on?
there? Did he just let that hit his head and it kind of just bounced backwards?
what he
Very
did.
strange.
Stoke have it on the halfway line. Again, centre half to launch it forward.
He is massive, that centre half, isn't he? I just realised how tall he is.
He is huge. Laid it out wide this time. But it's coming back to him again.
Oh,
No,
good.
it's not. They've given the
Misplaced
ball
possession
away.
again. Oh,
Go
good
on.
touch from Sissoko. He's on the left-hand side right now.
He's got one player to beat.
He's got to
Two
try and
players
find
to beat.
Lamela. Oh, we tried to feed the ball through to Lamela, but defended by
Sorry, I
Stoke
can't
once
stop
again.
laughing when I see Sissoko there.
He actually did a really good first touch to get away from the player initially. just couldn't find the right through
So
ball.
where is he playing now?
Who knows? I think him and Lamella just seem to be interchanging from the middle and the right mid. From attacking mid and right mid.
Okay, Spurs keeping possession now. Back to Dyer. Nearly said Alderweireld. Back to Dyer. And I thought he missed it.
I've got to go, but good result. Thank you, Spencer. Appreciate it. Thanks for dropping in.
Is that onside?
I think we're playing on Sunday
Kane
now.
gets the ball near the halfway line. I never asked you, did you play football the weekend?
Called
Did you
off.
cancel?
Called off in the morning, which was annoying.
Because of tier 4 or?
No, didn't have nowhere to play.
Right.
I assume everywhere was waterlogged or something.
Sonny on the ball, just lays it back. Where are we? Hoiberg.
Now on Davies. Giving away possession. Oh, tactical foul, things you love to see.
Rugby tackle from the worst player.
15 seconds left of normal play. What's going to be added on, like 3 minutes, you reckon? Nothing much else has happened, is there? I reckon 3 minutes.
Yeah, pretty standard, 3 or 4.
This match, we've had 11 shots. Somehow Stoke have had 4. I don't know when they've had 2 on target.
4.
We've had 6 on target. Well picked up by Doherty. Really good
ball.
switch to Son.
Go
Come
on, Sonny.
It's
Come on, let's
3
make
on
it.
2. Come on. Finds Kane.
Go on, Kane
Shoot
in
Kane.
the area.
Oh,
he's crowded
it's
out.
blocked.
You're useless, Kane.
Needed that
How
for the
dare you? I needed
Son
the
assist.
4-1.
I want a Son assist to Kane as well.
Ah. Harry. Didn't know what you were doing there. Useless. How dare you miss that?
He went on to his left foot. It's very strange from him. I thought we would do a lot better in that position.
Do you know where Stoke are in the league?
I think they're doing fairly well. Well, considering they've got that many clean sheets, you'd think they would be doing well.
Yeah, but it could be a lot of nil-nil draws. It's
No, I think they have won quite a few games. I think they're in the top half. I think they're like 8th. Let me double check.
not being
Why has he
funny.
got a free header again? He's just headed against his own players' balls, I think. I know Brentford are like 4th or 5th, I think. They're doing quite well, again. Despite losing Ollie Watkins
I was
to
about say,
Villa.
Bear in mind they lost Ollie Watkins.
I don't know if
They're
they
doing
I think they
really
might
well.
have lost other players as well, potentially. So, Stoke are 7th.
With 33 points.
Yeah, Brentford are 4th with 35. So Stoke are only 2 points behind Brentford, to be fair.
So there's a danger that this team could be in the Premiership next year.
Potentially.
Well, I'm not being funny unless they have a hell of a lot of an investment.
This team is not going to survive in the Premier
They're
League.
not going to survive because
Look what happened to West Brom. All of their players they bought in or loaned in or whatever have all been Championship players. And they are struggling.
yeah,
Even Sheffield didn't really get much back in. They bought Brewster, a totally unproven young striker from Liverpool. And that's it, really. They haven't had any other big players to help them survive in the Premier League. So I can't imagine Stoke would survive if they keep these players.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Oh, that's the other one. Ben Rama
3
to West
minutes
Ham.
added on.
They lost Ben Rama to West Ham. He was a quality player.
Really?
Yeah, so Brentford lost 2 quality players. Still performing well in the
Right
league.
up there. And they've got that brand new stadium, haven't they?
Yeah.
Another shot by Stoke, but
Sorry,
comfortably
it looks- it's a
into
bit-
Lloris's midriff.
It's a bit crap on the inside that the seats aren't even the colour of them. They've got brown seats. Like a mixture of brown, yellow, red, like loads of different... Because I think they
Yeah.
share it with a rugby team or something. There's some sort of connection there why they've got different colours. But
Full time.
that is it. Full
We're
time.
there.
3-1 win. There you go. We did it in the end. A slight little panic in fact, from fans, but it was easy in the end. Take Bale off. Lamella actually did quite well coming on, to be fair, providing a bit of aggression amongst the side.
So we're there.
But that is it.
What
We're
a
done.
hero, Ben Davies.
Ben Davies with a wonderful, wonderful strike. Probably his best goal he's ever scored.
Was he captain? No.
No,
Kane
Lloris.
captain, Lloris played that. Yeah.
That's perfect. We're in the
Okay,
semi-final
lovely.
of the Carabao Cup. That's us, Brentford and Man City, already through. After this, in what time's kickoff? Is it 7:45 or 7:30?
Is it 8?
Is that late? Let me double check. It might be 8, actually. You're probably right. But either way, the final quarter-final is to be played between Everton and Man U. 8 o'clock kickoff.
8 p.m. It's just shown on screen now.
Just having a look at their... So
Got their
Everton,
lineups.
Everton gone absolutely just full strength. Coleman, Mina, Keane, Godfrey. They've got Robin Olsen in goal though, so no Pickford. Decore, Andre Gomez, Iwobi, Sigurdsson, Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin. Man U have gone for Cavani up top, Donny van der Beek, Fernandez, Greenwood, Pogba, Matic, and then Telles, Maguire, Bailly, and Axel Tuanzebe's playing right back with Dean Henderson in goal. So a bit of a mixture for United, similar to what we did.
Yeah.
They got about 4 or 5 absolute first teamers, with then the likes of Van der Beek, Cavani, Tuanzebe, Bailly, Henderson, all coming in
Yeah,
to make up
not
the rest of the
bad
team.
players though that are coming
No,
in,
not at all.
So
That should be a tasty game. Everton finding a bit of form again, winning the past few games. Man U up and down, got a bit of form, did really well against Leeds, but then it was a really boring match against City, so we'll have to wait and see. And then the draw will be done straight after that game to find out who we have in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, which I believe will be played at some point in January. So, fingers crossed for Brentford. We know they're a good side, but out of those, well, the ones that are available, is Brentford's the one you want. Let's be honest. We don't want Man City this early. We'll take beating them in the final in their run, or hopefully Everton beat hopefully Everton beat United, and then Everton beat City would be the ideal.
I strangely want Man U in the final. I want Mourinho to beat Man U in the final.
Yeah, but how
That
much
would be
worse
my
would it be if we
ideal.
lost to them in the final?
Yeah, but we won't know.
It's true.
So that's what I want.
The semi's in 2 weeks, January the 4th. That's soon. And then we have to wait 4 months until the final, because they've moved it back to hopefully have fans in. I believe it's something like the 23rd of April or something like that. They've moved the final back to, just to try and get fans in. But yeah, I think Brentford's probably the ideal, I would say.
Brentford, for those of you that don't know, is right near Heathrow Airport. So London's Heathrow Airport. When you're landing in a plane, you can probably see the ground.
Well, then their new stadium is like wedged
Never
between.
seen them.
It's wedged
Never
between
been there.
3 train lines, like 3 train lines like cross over, and there's form a little gap in the middle, and that's where it sits. It's kind of hidden away amongst some buildings as well, which is really strange. But yeah, and it's their first semi-final for like a major competition, I believe, in the club's history.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, of course it is. They've never been near the top.
And what we can't do is say we do draw Brentford, is go into that game thinking we've won it and it's done. That's what we can't do. Obviously, you want to play them still because they're they're the most inexperienced team compared to the others. So that still gives you a bit of an advantage, but you can't take them for granted because they have been doing well in the season.
Years ago, when we were delighted at getting Portsmouth in the FA
Oh,
Cup
no.
semi-final, and we lost that one. So
Bloody
guys,
Kevin Prince Boateng.
yeah. Well, thankfully I wasn't at that game. I was at Disneyland.
We were so high up in Wembley.
Or Euro Disney. So I was at Euro Disney for that one.
George, I know we're Tottenham TV. Yeah, I know we're Tottenham TV. I know all of the Spurs YouTube guys. That's it. It's in the Q Triangle.
Are
It's in
they?
Q Bridge.
Are they linked? Is it them that are doing the new pie and mash shop?
Who?
So
Oh, I saw it's We Are Tottenham.
We Are Tottenham.
I don't know
And
if it's
the
them.
same kind of logo as them.
I don't know if
We
it
Are
is.
Tottenham.
I don't know
As
if it
a
is
pie
them.
and mash shop has just opened up opposite the ground.
Well, I
Well,
imagine.
I say opened up. It can't open at the moment because
Tier
of
4.
the restrictions that we have in the UK. So that they've set that up. I just wondered if it was a link to the guys, and mainly because of the not just the fact that it was We Are Tottenham, but just
I don't think
the
it is.
font of the writing looked exactly the same as the fonts they used. I swear.
I don't think it is because I haven't seen them. They would have 100% tweeted about it and said anything about it. They haven't. So I think someone has just come up with the same name. Just called it the We Are Tottenham pie
Yeah.
shop. Which
Maybe
they would
we
have said.
should register the name George Achillea before someone opens up a
the
George
George
Achillea
Achillea.
pint.
Chicken. Chicken chop.
George Achillea Pringles shop.
Yeah, the ref was awful today, but
Yeah.
it was alright. It's alright. Hopefully,
We won't laugh at Arsenal until we start winning things.
yeah.
All right. So it's enjoyable at the moment seeing them struggle, obviously.
But realistically,
But we
realistically,
still,
they're not going to get relegated, are they? No, they're not. So
they're not great that they won't get Europe by the looks of it, which means that they're going to struggle with player recruitment. Although when you've got rich owners, you can always people come.
yeah, but they don't spend the money, do they? They keep
For the
complaining about
money.
their owners because they
Yeah.
don't spend enough money.
Well, they spend it all on Ozil, and then
And
Aubameyang,
Aubameyang's new contract.
and Aubameyang, and they're great.
And Pepe, 72 mil for that. 45 mil for Partey to
That's
get
the
in.
trouble.
Oh, no, 54 mil for Partey to get injured.
That's the trouble. It's when people blame the manager, but the squad is terrible.
Terrible.
And you know it's
Yes, Bellerin's an awful right back. The
What?
only player that we actually thought was decent when we played them was Tierney. He's the only player when we played them
Yeah,
that actually looked
yeah.
alright because he kept on putting cross after cross after cross and looked dangerous. But their forwards were useless. A lot of them. What a little easy header from Bale. Bink!
who they giving as man of the match. I mean,
I've no,
I
well,
just said
definitely
that
not
man
Bale.
of
I've got
match.
no idea.
I think it was Winks. Well, it's Winks.
It is Winks. I mean, I think he did have a good game, to be fair. And obviously, it was a great assist into Bale. Hard to argue, really. There's no one else that really
There was
massively
no
stood out.
standout player
No.
at all for Spurs, to be fair. They all played okay. I mean, it was
Yeah.
7 out of 10 performances throughout. You can't. No one was terrible.
No.
Sanchez looked a bit suspect a couple of times, but he did what he
Yeah,
had to do.
he did all right in the end.
Most played Dele okay-ish.
I think Dele did well when he played, but then as soon as he came off, we were winning again.
Hugo had nothing to do apart from pick the ball out of the net.
This is why I don't get it feels like to me he just stopped. He went in no man's land. He started running out, then stopped, and then went on the goal line. I feel like keepers normally in that situation should be running at the player to close the gap, not provide a gap for him to shoot in. Whereas what he did by dropping back and staying on the line was kind of just leave an empty space here, leave an empty space there. Whereas if you run at them, rush them, get close to them, there won't be that gap anymore. But it worked out in the end, all right. He's still been an amazing goalkeeper this year anyway.
There's people saying Son wasn't offside.
Was clearly onside. Son wasn't
Be
offside.
interested to see if they show that again.
Yeah, I don't think they have they yet? Oh, what a
They're
finish.
showing Davies' shot. Nah, that's
How many Spurs fans
great
around the
shot.
world would have said,
Any
what the hell are you
forward-
doing?
Any forward would be proud of that shot.
Yeah. Lovely strike. It dips right in front of the, it bounces there, right in front of the
Strikes it
keeper.
so well.
Perfectly on the inside of the post to go in the goal. What a finish.
It's one of those, because it goes low down,
Oh.
it's never going to get the
We
headlines.
also got a £5 donor from Liam C saying, do you think we looked better with Lamella when Lamella came on? I actually think we did. It was pressing a fair bit. Again, he didn't really contribute in terms of...
Nothing amazing.
He didn't
Sorry,
contribute
but
assists or goals, but I think his tempo is better than what we had on the pitch
This
before.
is his standard, though. When he plays in Europa, when he plays in League
But why does that matter? We still need to get
This is
past
his
these
standard.
teams. We still need to get past these teams. Let him play against
yeah,
these
let him
teams.
play against them.
All right.
They're just saying, oh yeah, the third big cock up by Stoke to give away possession. But wow, what Harry
Still a finish, man. In the top left bin, well, it kind of goes into the roof almost of the net. The way he hits that on his right foot. It's that little touch that takes it away from the player.
That's
Because
that touch that made the goal. And then,
Oh,
wow.
he hit with such power. Basically went into the
The
top
way
left
he
corner.
does that shot across the ball, is that knuckleball like that?
Kind of, yeah. The ball didn't spin. It just went in the goal straight.
Yeah, with such power.
Are they showing? Oh,
Good
it's Ali.
stuff, sir.
They're showing the Dele Alli chances. Oh, this was such a good chance, man. Great ball through by Kane.
Right ball by
Left
Kane.
foot. He wasn't looking to see where the keeper was. He didn't catch it very well.
That wasn't terrible.
No, it wasn't terrible. This was a good effort.
Lovely effort. This
Outside the
second one.
box, right foot. Keeper had to be at full stretch to put that out for a corner. That was a pretty decent effort from distance. What's this one?
Well, oh, he misses the ball here.
Oh, he totally.
That was,
But he scored against like Arsenal and Chelsea like that when Ericsson used to dink the ball over, and then he just.
He's done it again twice. But at least he was running in the right areas and those kind of things.
Well, he definitely looked a lot better today than he had in previous appearances.
Oh, would it have been Sonny's
The referee
100th goal?
took Sonny 100th goal. Wow. I think it. Well, it's too. I need to see the lines and everything properly because it's too hard to call from
Well,
just.
the linesman would have flagged that.
Well, if there was VAR, they would have let it play on, and then we would have celebrated, and then they would have gone VAR, and they
Yeah.
probably would have given it offside. So.
I don't know. It was so hard to tell from the angle of the camera that we've got here.
Because it was at an angle, wasn't it? You couldn't
Yeah,
directly see
yeah,
if he
but-
was in line with the player or not. All right, well, we did our job. Thanks to everyone that tuned in. I think we're going to leave it there. We've obviously got Everton, Man U coming up to find out who makes up the final semi-finalist. Well, that's a lot of finals in one sentence. Yeah,
Finally.
800 likes. Thank you for everyone that donated as well. Thank you for joining and subscribing. Did we get up to 66.9 yet? Did we get close to it? We're very close. We're 66,885.
Come on, 15 of you.
15
Quick,
people
hit that
haven't
subscribe
subscribed.
button.
Press that red bar and help me get to 66.9 and then we'll be ever so close.
You'll be here for the Wolves game.
67,000.
We'll be back here Sunday.
Back Sunday versus Wolves, where we will no doubtably hit 67,000 subscribers. So make sure you're part of that beforehand, all right? Make sure to subscribe now. And we shall see you guys at the weekend, all right? Much love to every single one of
Go
you.
you Spurs.
And we'll see you later. Go on, you Spurs.